kind of artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent.
They yelling Black Lives Matter. How is that the truth? When these rappers pushing money, sex, and murder on our youth. Labels put it in our face, now we all got it on loop. We all streaming the songs, and these rappers riding in coops, and these rappers don't know their voice.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, ohayou gozaimasu.
Oye, gozaimasu.
Oye? What? Where are we? Are we in Cuba? What the heck?
Can I go like this while I talk? No need.
Hey, I didn't do that. Mo did it.
You want to hear something funny though? So this lady in Dallas, I just saw this in the news, like speaking of that. So somebody got her like on videotape, like she was cutting her off for a parking space at the mall. And the lady who was like a jerk and cut her off drove by her and she had like her phone up like this. And the lady's like, ooh, like I was like, dang. And she blasted her ass all over TikTok.
Oh, so she's a racist now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, they do have chinky eyes. What's wrong with saying that?
I know, right?
I got freaking chinky eyes sometimes. Depending on when you catch me.
You do.
Listen, you get me after a few shots, I look Chinese. My eyes immediately go small.
Your eyes go low.
Like this. Real low.
Right.
Judy, what up, Judy?
Big booty Judy, big booty Judy.
Judy, big booty Judy. What? Big Judy, big booty Judy. Big booty, big Judy, big booty Judy. Stop, I wanna see you move it. Yeah. Big booty Judy, big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy.
Hey,
Big Judy.
Dude, I love that song. How is that song not on the mainstream, man? Why am I the only one on the screen? What's going on?
Because you're light skinned. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I don't know why that happened or how it just happened.
Dang. Put me on blast.
Amazing. Yes, Judy's got a theme song. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Somewhere in the Middle.
What's up? Hey, we have some things we want to mention before we get into the show. And while you guys file in the chat room, say what's up, let us know where you're watching from. If you're new, that would be great. So we know. Okay. Maybe you could get a theme song like Big Booty Judy if you stick around. All right, guys.
If you stick around.
Yeah. All right. So we are part of Truth in the Marketplace Media. I know we've mentioned that before. It is, what is it? TITM is the acronym for us. And we're going to be putting up a Instagram page and all that stuff. If you guys watch Liddell is the one that runs all that for us. But we've got a crew. It's not just me and Suni. There's other shows under the Truth in the Marketplace. So we're going to shout that out for you real quick. So first off, we have the Age of Men podcast, which will run on YouTube and Instagram, I believe, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. I don't know why they said 6 p.m. Pacific. Oh, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They're premiering this Sunday, January 1st. That's going to be their first show. So you can subscribe to them. That's going to be Nick and Julius. And they were live earlier. I don't know if they're live right now, but they have a very good show. Very, very good show. Yeah, we're going to be collaborating with them a little bit and show you guys some of their stuff. So if they, are they in the chat?
They are. We got one of them in the chat. We got
what's up?
Nick is in the chat.
Yep.
We got Nick in the chat. By the way, if you guys don't know where to find this, you can go to YouTube and type in the Age of Men podcast. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like so you don't have trouble finding this. There will be absolutely no excuse for nobody being subscribed to this YouTube. This is what you're looking for.
That's right.
Age of Men podcast. Just type it in. It's super easy.
Hit that subscribe button right now so they know exactly what to hit. And then also hit the notifications button. See, Suni ain't even subscribed. What kind of
Hey, first of all,
You check the record.
Let's
I'm subscribed.
not. Hold
I'm
on.
subscribed.
You see. Look, she doesn't like me to say the N word, but this is what happens when you work with ninjas, all right? I'm subscribed to Julius because this was the link that was shared with me.
Man.
So I didn't even get the actual link. I got Today with Julius. So technically I am subscribed.
Just hit the
You just
subscribe button.
tried it.
Just hit the subscribe button for the peoples and show them how to do it. Okay.
fine.
Suni's gonna go back on there because apparently y'all don't know how to subscribe to things. Okay, because to subscribe to
ready?
YouTube channels.
Is
Okay,
it
so
big
here she
enough?
goes. See
Can
it
we
right
see
there.
it? Oh,
You're gonna
shit.
hit that subscribe button.
You're going to hit this button right here and go, and
And
then you know what
then
else you need to do?
that's
You need to
right.
hit the arrow
That's
and you
right.
need to hit all so that you never miss a notification of a video or a live stream coming from them.
Right. Now, before you go to their page, please make sure you're doing the same damn thing on our page. Okay. Because I know you're not sitting in our chat right now and not subscribed to our channel while Suni's showing you how to do this. Okay. Now, the other thing we want you guys to be on the lookout for, this is up and coming. If you guys follow Baby MAGA, who is Texas Independent on Instagram, he's going to be having a show on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. called The Patriots Den. Now that show has not premiered yet, does not have a premiere date because he has some things he needs to do beforehand. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. And of course, we've got Liddell. Liddell's got his Real Estate Friday training every Friday at 5 p.m. on all platforms. So that would be Instagram. I think he even does Rumble, Facebook, YouTube. Just subscribe to Liddell. He's got links to all that in his page. He also does the Counter Move podcast show, which is one of my favorite shows. I love that show. That's every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on all platforms as well. Oh, and also on Twitter too.
Also on Twitter.
Yeah. I got everything, right?
You got everything. Follow Truth in the Marketplace. Make sure you follow the Counter Move. You follow that on Instagram, everywhere. We'll be having a LinkedIn tree so you guys can click a link and have all this stuff offered. But this is the new team. I'm actually really excited going forward with all the
What's up,
stuff we're
JC?
doing.
Yeah. JC stayed awake for this one. Good job, JC. I appreciate it. And as always, you can also subscribe to Suni and I separately at Let's Talk Darling on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I think that's it. True Social, Twitter. No, I'm not. Am I on Twitter? I might be on Twitter. I don't know. I don't
ever see you on Twitter.
I don't really care about Twitter. And then
Twitter's important, Mo. You need Twitter.
I know. I'll get with it. And then
Okay.
Suni at Suni. Remind me of what your Instagram is. 3506.
I don't even know it. So instead of me saying it, I'm just going to pull up my screen and it is right here. Suni with an I. The 3 represents the E, so it's 3604. You can follow me on Instagram, on TikTok. It is Suni _ the middle _ child. And then Facebook, Suni Blanks. I'm going to get all my names fixed, but this is legit how I've had to exist on the internet to avoid getting banned. If I use the same name, people are going to come find me and then just report a bunch of my stuff. So I've had to remain kind of creative with the social media names, which has bit me in the butt, man. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, I'll see a lot of people say, I haven't seen you for a year. I'm so glad I found you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang.
They don't know what to search for anymore.
No. I'm sorry,
Hey,
y'all.
while we're sharing pages, because y'all just obviously have a problem finding stuff. This is my YouTube page at Let's Talk Darling with my little cute picture there. And would love it if you would subscribe to me as well. And yeah, I'm the same everywhere. I also have a website at letstalkdarling.com where you can also get to all my socials. One click of a button.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
we had a lot of stuff to cover.
We did. We got all the fun stuff out of the way. Oh, wait.
Fun stuff. That wasn't the fun stuff. You know we're bringing the fun.
Coming in January, we will have merch for you guys. I'm working on getting everything together, the website, all that jazz. So maybe later sometime during the show, I will show a design nobody has ever seen because I have not exposed these to the public. So you can be looking forward to some awesome merch. But yeah, we got all the fun stuff out of the way. So let's get into the boring stuff.
Yeah,
Shall
let's
we?
first tell you what we're going to talk about. We got a lot. Leave
We
it to
do.
women. Leave it to women to have a shit ton to talk about. Okay, so this is again in no particular order how we're going to talk about it, but these are the topics. Y'all remember Felicia from Friday? We're going to be talking about Felicia from Friday. We teased this at the end of last week's show because you guys have no freaking idea what you're in for. Okay, we have a funny segment on the Felicia. Okay, then we're going to be talking about Kim Kardashian, the real Kim Kardashian without all the weave and the filters and the makeup. Suni's got some thoughts about that. I have an update on the $600 tax for your Venmo and PayPal. Suni's got a blind reaction for me to do, which you guys love when Suni pulls blind reactions on me because she always makes me react to like crazy shit. We're going to talk about the school, I think it was in Virginia, that refused to recognize some academic scholars because they didn't want to hurt the feelings of the other students that didn't do shit. Okay. And I got some stuff. I got some stuff to say about this. Okay. Then we're going to be talking about the TikTok ban. We're going to talk about the TikTok ban. Suni's got this Durex commercial that you guys are going to just die when you see it. Of course, we're going to be talking about Andrew Tate, and we're also going to be talking about Brittany Renner with that. Pastor Brian, an update on Tory Lanez. And of course,
Yeah.
we're heading into the New Year's. We're going to talk about New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. We should start with that because that was an interesting kind of conversation we had. And you guys can interact in the comment section. I don't think anyone keeps their New Year's resolutions. I don't even think people truly know what the heck it's for. But you said you were going to look into like the origins and why people even started it.
Yeah, well, I don't know why it was started. I couldn't really find any good articles on why it was started, but like me personally, I don't typically do New Year's resolutions only because I think they're kind of corny. And when you and I were talking about it, I said, I always have goals that I'm constantly like evolving
Right.
my goals. I'm making sure that I meet them. And my thing is there a difference between, you said, is there a difference between a goal and a resolution?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, and you let me know what you think, a goal has to be measurable in order to know that you obtained the goal,
Yes. It has to be.
right?
Yeah, there needs to be
And
some metric.
there has to be a metric, right? So, like, I use the example, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, right? By X amount a month, which is a very typical New Year's resolution. You can measure that. You start at one number, you end at another, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things like, I'm going to try to be a better person. That's bullshit. You can't measure that. That's a resolution. I hope to do it, but ain't nobody going to hold me accountable because
So,
you're going to forget.
so do you think people do this? Like, do you think people do these New Year's resolutions to just make them feel good going into the new year to where they're thinking? Because you know how some people think they're self-reflective, but they're truly really not.
Mhm,
That's how I look at
mhm.
New Year's resolutions. Like you said, I'm gonna be a good person, or we talked about I'm gonna have more patience. But are you constantly putting yourself in positions to where you have to see if your patience is truly being if it's really
Ah,
growing? Because you brought this up.
right,
Is it really
right.
growing, or are you just kind of coasting through life, not really having to test scenarios
Mhm,
that you're saying you're going to work on? I think it's for
exactly.
nothing.
I think it's for nothing too. I think it's a big ass snooze fest, and it's almost like a virtue signal, right? That we do every year to the world that we're going to try to do something better. I'm not hating on people that do them,
Yeah.
to each their own. But as you're going into this next year, I'm going to tell you guys what some of the top New Year's resolutions for 2023 are. Okay. So this is from an article on Parade. And they said that the number one resolution for 2023 is to focus on passion, not the way you look. So passion of things in life, like what brings you passion
Mm.
versus like, I'm going to find happiness in the way that I look. Okay.
Hmm.
If the way that you look is what's going to give you, you're going to be passionate about the way you look,
Right.
then great. right? That's great. Okay. Work out to feel good, not be thinner.
That's a good one.
I like that. I like that one because I feel like people need to think about that. Like when they're thinking, oh, I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to lose weight. Don't go on a diet to be thinner. Go on a diet to feel good.
Hmm.
I think the rest comes after that, right? This one, this might be one that I need to make.
Uh-oh.
Stop gossiping. So I'm not a gossiper like that I'm gonna call and like tell you his business, but I'm
Mhm.
nosy. I'm nosy and I want to know your business. Shut up. Somebody downstairs was like, yep.
I wish we could have heard that. That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between gossiping and just, I'm sorry, but I feel like having conversations, not even I feel, being able to carry a conversation and talk is an art form.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can do it. So it does not come off as like a gossiping or nosy. If it's a topic that we're discussing, it's not like is it the neighbor across the street that you're like, what is going on over there?
No, yes, that's exactly what it. Listen,
Okay, well
Sudie.
then you're just nosy. I
No,
tried to help, but I can't.
I'm that person that I will be like in bed, okay, like with the covers pulled up, and I hear some shit going on in like the apartments that are like behind my house, and I'm like through the blinds, like I'm that person. And I will go get some snacks. Okay. I will go get some snacks and some
Mo,
drinks, and I will post up by that window as long as that
Mo, you're
situation.
Mo. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's a
Are
lot,
you
you
so
know.
so if we're in the house,
Mhm,
let's say we're in the cabins, right? And we
mhm.
hear some ruffling outside. You're gonna go peek and see what's out there.
Heck yeah.
You white. I'm not going to look at no windows. You got
Listen.
to come to the door because whatever's going on outside, that's cool. It can go on outside. But the second you try to breach these the four walls I'm in, well, that's
Mhm.
different. Like, why
Mm-mm.
go look? Why?
You know what? I think it's like my inner city girl, like, because I used to live in Chicago, right? And like
Pause.
the
Please
thing
pause.
out, city girl, hey, hey. I think what it is like back in Chicago, we had stoops, right? So like
Hmm.
everybody sat on their stoops, or like you sat in your doorway with the door open. Even
Hmm.
we even had a TV that like rolled out to the stoop, okay? Because you would sit there and the people from the neighborhood would come, you chit chat, whatever. That's what you do, right?
Okay.
So the inner city girl in me, I have a little chair outside, and I be
Yeah, I do
like
that
that.
too. Like I feel you because you do sit outside in the summer. Everybody's outside playing. You got your
Yeah.
friends over. Everybody's on the porch talking. That's normal,
Mhm.
yeah. But that's not the same as activity going on outside and you're indoors with everything shut and we're in the middle of nowhere. I just want to paint this scenario for you. We're in the middle of nowhere. I'm not looking out the window. No, I don't care that much about what's going on out there unless you come to the front door of the window.
Yo, one time the neighbors, like they were these African couple, okay, that lived like in the cul-de-sac across my house. They got in such a bad fight. And this was when they were dating, and they got married, and we love them. We're great friends with them now. But when they were dating, they used to get in such bad fights. And these African, I'm not talking about black women, just African woman. Okay. She brought his whole mattress, okay, out to the curb. It was like a queen size mattress. She dragged that shit down the stairs and out to the curb. You're gonna tell me if you saw that shit going down, you wouldn't sit there and watch? I was like, I was taking pictures. I was taking
See,
pictures.
you could tell who's got PTSD out of the both of us. You can tell. Listen. You see something, you keep your mouth shut.
Woo.
Okay? Listen. I was put in a situation where I was like, I'm either snitching or I'm going to jail, bro. I'm turning my head because I don't
I
know
ain't
what
no
y'all got
snitch.
going over here.
I ain't no snitch. I didn't say I was a snitch.
But what? No. You're like the lady across the street. No, the lady in the window that
Mm,
just watches everything that's going on in her
that's
neighborhood. What
me.
if you witness a murder, bro, and you have to go like testify?
Yo,
You're not afraid of that?
not really. I'd be kind of down
See,
for that. But see, like, this is how
I
far I take it though. When that all went down, no, when that all went down, like the next day, and like Dave woke up and I was like, go over there and talk to Jock. And that was the guy's name. I was like, go over there and be like, hey, what's up? And like, everything good? Like, I'm like, get the rest of the story. I didn't know what the fight was
oh
about.
my gosh,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. I was like, because that's the other thing. Like, when you're nosy, you only get part of the story. I think this does.
So, what's your New Year's resolution, Mo? Is it to be
I-
less? Is it to be less
nosy.
nosy?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've come to that.
Which
to
means
that
she
conclusion.
has zero intentions of being less nosy. It's just a virtue signal to all of you. No intentions.
But
Drop your New Year's resolution, guys. I'm interested if people do this. I personally don't. I might participate and be like, my New Year's resolution is to trigger more people. I'll probably say something stupid. I have no intentions of changing that, and I'm definitely gonna trigger. Oh, you know what? I am gonna post that, and I'm gonna
wait,
see what all the people say.
drop a 1 in the chat if you think that I'm gonna try to be less nosy. I didn't say I wasn't gonna be nosy at all. I said less nosy. So y'all have
Lying.
to understand I'm super nosy. So for me to
She's
be
lying.
less nosy, I only have to do this like 50% of the time.
She's lying. She's not
Okay,
serious,
but
guys.
there was this one in here and I really liked it. It said turn off your phone 1 night a week. I thought that was
I
a
agree
really
with
good
that.
one.
I agree with
Do
that.
that. Yeah, I think that that's something really cool. Like it'd be hard, but
You know what, guys? See, this is Mo did this. I don't go live as nearly as much as I used to. I really don't. I might hop on live, talk about something, and
that's
I'm
true.
like, all right, I'm getting off.
You really
Um,
have.
I
You've
don't.
made great strides. You've made great
Like,
strides.
she's like, just save like you're talking too much. Say what you have to say. And I'm like, damn, I should, huh?
Mhm.
It's worked.
You were giving people too much of yourself every day of the week.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Yeah. And
Cannot
now
do
they
that.
show up. Now they show up here.
Hey, look, that was my New Year's resolution before it was my New Year's resolution. But I did give myself a goal last year.
Mhm.
And I definitely I made good on the goal that I set for myself. For sure.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Fabian, we will talk about Whoopi Goldberg.
We will.
Okay, one more thing and then we'll move on from this topic. And I wanted to mention this because this is something that, and I wish I would have brought it in here to show you guys, but write down one thing you're grateful for every night. I cannot tell you more than one thing if you can. I cannot tell you what a game changer that is for yourself. I do this pretty much every day. I try to do it in the morning and the night. So like I end my day with it and I begin my day with it. And what it does is it like really changes your mindset about things. And instead of waking up and thinking about all the things that you've got going on and like, you know, the kids are yelling, whatever, just take like 5 minutes and just be like, you know what? Or just lay there in bed and just say like, I'm really grateful for, you know, the roof over my head, or I'm grateful for this party that I get to go to. It doesn't have to be like something huge.
Mm.
And it could be something small. Like sometimes I remember I got into a car accident and I said, I'm really grateful for that car accident, because you have to be grateful for the bad moments as much as you are for the good moments. But I really, really suggest that one for you guys. Especially you,
Suggested
Sumi. Especially you,
for
Sumi.
me. My daddy is watching. I love you, Dad.
What up,
I know
Daddy?
you're not going to comment, but I see you. He said, I want to get on the next one, please. So you guys might be having an appearance from
What?
Suni's dad. And you guys get to see where a lot of my good charm and behavior and determination comes from. Because look, real quick before we move on to the next topic, New Year's resolutions. Bro, my dad played no games with me. There
Mm.
was no princess. oh, I'm gonna coddle you. Come here. This is my little girl. No, get up, shake it off. You'll be all right. Work
Yep.
harder. That's what it was. And I'm actually really grateful for my dad teaching me those things. I talked to him a couple weeks ago. And I was like, I remember the first lesson you taught me, and it was Christmas, and I was being a brat. I don't know what I was bothered by, but he told me, he said, look here, I don't owe you shit.
Mm-hmm.
I get you these things because I love you. But I
Right.
could take all of this back and I wouldn't care. And I was just,
My
oh,
my daddy used to say, I brought you in
okay.
this world, I will take you out. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Telling
I
you.
love you, Dad.
Shout out to all the dads. I have a great dad too. I love my dad so much.
Facts,
He's a
yo.
great man.
Dads matter. They're extremely important.
And
Extremely.
and a good baby daddy. I have a good baby daddy.
I got a good baby daddy too.
Yeah. Shout out to the baby daddies. What'd you say? Yep, that's all you are.
That's all you are. You're reduced to baby daddy. Just to move on to the next topic, discuss something fun, right? And we're going to discuss the public's verdict on why the public now thinks that Tory Lanez is guilty. And I listened to the reason they think he's guilty. And it was insane. So they caught a jailhouse phone call. I can't play it on here because they will get me for copyright strikes and we don't need it anymore. But you can go watch it on DJ Academic's page, to where he's got a jailhouse phone call and he's talking to Kelsey, the best friend to Megan Thee Stallion. And he says, you know what? I'm really sorry for what happened. Like, I was drunk. I'm so sorry. How is Megan? What's going on? He's expressing concern, but also very, very remorseful. And I'm reading the comments, right? I'm reading commentary from DJ Academics. Well, guess this means that Tory Lanez is actually guilty. He shot her, what was it, 5 times and said, dance, B word, dance. And I'm like, so there is no consideration of he may just be apologizing for his behavior. Like, I was actually wrong for how I handled this. I was drunk. My bad. Like, it couldn't possibly be that. He has to be saying he's sorry for shooting her. At no point did he say anything about shooting this girl.
Right.
At no point. He's just apologizing. I don't understand how the public just automatically, he's guilty. He said sorry. You give me your opinion. That's what I took from it.
But here's what I'm confused. Didn't you say that there was not even any bullet, or was it Bryson that said there wasn't any bullet fragments found in her feet or anything?
See, that story
I'm
is shaky
confused.
because the updated what do they call it? It's not an autopsy because she's not dead. But the updated
medical report.
findings said, the medical report
Mhm.
says that they found 5 different fragments in her foot. 5. Now,
Mhm.
I don't know what's true and what's not because the story has been all over the freaking place. So I don't know. But that is something that was out there previously, where are the pictures of your wounds? Like, not saying that she has to prove these things because it's their business. It's really not even our business as a public.
Right.
But how are we just automatically assuming this man is guilty just because he apologized? Like, that video is wild. That video is absolutely wild.
Can you play it?
Let me see.
For people who haven't seen it.
Maybe. It's a jailhouse phone call.
By the way, guys, while we're waiting for Suni to pull that up, since you guys always seem to miss this, if you want to donate to me, there's my Cash App. Is that my Cash App? Yeah, that's my Cash App. Also, you can donate on YouTube Super Chats if you're on my channel, on my YouTube channel. And if you want to donate to Suni-san, that's her Cash App. But apparently y'all know where to find her to donate because she be getting donations. Y'all don't care about the Puerto Rican girl.
Hey.
What up, Liddell?
Hey. Guys, wait till we get to Kim Kardashian, man. I just got what you call it, PTSD from having to glance her face.
We're gonna show you guys what she looks like without the the weave, the bundles.
What's up, Liddell? Liddell is dropping
He
comments.
is. Yeah, he's been dropping comments.
What if Jay-Z has something to do with his arrest? That
Well, that's what
I
his
don't
dad
even know.
said.
His dad said that. That sound that
Yeah.
if I'm being real, that sounds like we're drifting into conspiratorial lane. Don't
No,
you
but
think?
because his dad stood on the steps of the courthouse and said Jay-Z and the whole Rock Nation. I sent that to you. Did you not see that?
I did. I'm gonna watch it again. I'll watch it again. I watched it. Here's the audio for you guys.
Okay.
This is a free call from
Tori?
an inmate at LAPD jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Press 1 to accept the call. To deny this call, thank you for using Telmate.
Hello?
Hey.
Y'all got out safe and everything?
Huh?
Y'all got everything y'all good?
Megan's still in the hospital. I'm outside the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
About what?
You said what?
You're listening to Street TV.
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know. Let me see. Cedar, something like that. Cedar.
You know, bro.
Cedar Sinai.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. Nigga, I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That ass. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like that ass, nigga. I'd never do some shit like that, bro. It's just that, nigga, I was so fucking drunk, nigga. I just didn't even understand what the fuck was going on, bro. Like, so whatever,
Yeah.
bro. But you know, regardless, that's not gonna make anything right, and that's not gonna make my actions right, bro. But I'm just deeply sorry, bro. I never even moved like that, bro. Like, never moved like that at all, bro. Like, for real, dog.
I know. There's a lot that happens, but
A whole lot, bro. Like, a whole lot, bro. I feel crazy, bro. But in this day, like, what happened already, bro. I can't take it back, bro. I'm just telling y'all, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
You're listening to Street TV.
I think I was just too drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I got to the house, shorty, like, all top niggas, they gave me like 5 shots, like, off the door, like, you feel me? So I was out of there, like, wasn't even there with niggas, like, you feel me? We was taking shots past that time. I wasn't even there with niggas, like, bro. I don't even remember what we was even arguing about, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, no, I was already fucked up by the time you got there, so I don't know how much.
it's like, you know, but tell me what hospital she's in.
You're listening to Street TV.
I just told you, Cedar Medical Center.
Alright, you ain't got Corn's number, right? You ain't got my security number.
Juan, I do have his number.
Can you call this nigga Corn and tell this nigga, bruh, you get a chance, bro, just figure out what you gotta do to bail me out this shit.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm sorry again, bro. Like,
I think honestly, I think we're gonna try to, because obviously, like, the longer you're in there, the more hot it's gonna get, because you know it's already on. Like, there's no names released yet, but the report is already out. You know.
But like,
so
out is what? What you mean out?
it's on some app. You know, Megan's team is on top of this.
Yeah, but like, niggas don't. There's no way that Megan's on like the thing.
What'd you say?
There's no way that Megan's like on the
You're
thing.
listening to Street TV.
No. So far, none of that is there. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be one of those. If anything, the only nigga that's gonna get this backlash is me. It's not gonna be her. But no, I feel you. Alright, it is what it is. Regardless if I get out of here today or not, bro, I just want to let y'all know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I never did that shit if I wasn't that drunk, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
I'm gonna get out of here, you know?
You're listening to
I can't hear you. What you say?
Yeah,
Hello?
Whoa.
There is the jailhouse phone call. Now, was there some extravagant expose that I missed? Because I felt like, okay, he said sorry. What's the big deal?
So this was the phone call that happened right after he got arrested, and she's
Yes,
at the
right now.
and Megan's at the hospital getting her foot looked up.
Yes.
So her friend was like, "Hey, I don't know. I don't know if that's just some like ghetto shit, but like first of all, let me just say this, okay? That little voice that he has, that little, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? Can you, gentlemen, can y'all just put a little effort into your speaking, okay? If I call you and you're talking to me like you just woke up from a nap and it's a dire situation, I'm already disinterested, okay? And she's acting like it ain't no big deal either. And don't call me bro. I'm not your bro. I'm a woman. I'm a lady. Like, don't call me bro. Okay.
Wait a minute. You're one of those, you hate that? So do you get annoyed when because I call you bro
No,
all
no,
the
no, no,
freaking
no. But
time?
we do it like on a friendly, like we're just talking on a day to day. Okay.
Okay.
We're in a serious situation. I'm not your bruh. Okay. And pep up your step. Okay. You want to get out of jail? I need to hear that you are motivated to get out of jail. That little voice that you like, it was like late night with love from the jail cell. Like, what the hell was that?
Late night with, okay. Okay.
Seriously. I'm sorry. I was distracted by that because I was just like, what the hell? I was being lulled into a coma.
Oh my gosh,
What
man.
do you think about that? Something sounds fishy with that phone call to me.
I feel like he was just saying sorry. I don't think that's an admission of guilt that I shot her and I said dance be dance. Like there were a bunch of things that led up to that. Why are we only focusing on that? And why are we also not acknowledging that Kelsey, whom he called, also had gunshot residue on her? So
Right.
come
Well,
on.
what I'm getting is he was so messed up with the alcohol that it sounds like he doesn't really know what the story is that eventually gets put out, right?
Yes.
Like he doesn't know how, because she even says Megan's team is putting out whatever, right? And he's like, but not Megan, because obviously she can't, she's in the hospital. So what do you mean her team?
Yeah.
So my thought is, and M. Benz can probably attest to this because she works in this industry, but
Hmm.
my thought is the two teams that are probably ran by those people that Kanye called out, they getting together, they're going like, how can we use this situation? Seriously. I'm just saying.
Damage control. You're not wrong. This is
Yeah.
look. Everything is PR. Anything when you're in front of a camera where you're dealing with people, it's PR. You need to handle situations. Bottom line.
Mhm.
I personally don't think this is an admission of guilt. I don't understand how people are nailing him to the cross. Well, he came out and said sorry. Man, I guess everyone owes Megan an apology while
Mhm.
she's walking around, or not even walking around. She did a performance. Shout out to He Is Blanchard. He did a nice live regarding Megan the Stallion and how for some reason we automatically have to believe all women, especially if it's black women, because they need to be protected. Even though Megan's initial reason for not even telling, okay, is because he was a black man and she did not want him to end up dead because she knew there was guns on the scene.
Mm.
Now, I don't know about you, Mo, but if you shoot me and call me the B word and tell me to dance, I don't care if you're purple. I don't care if the KKK was on the force, bro. I'm snitching. You just shot me and did the most disrespectful thing ever.
Wait a
None of this
minute.
story makes sense.
You
I
said you
didn't
weren't a snitch.
listen. I'm telling. That's different. That ain't me looking outside the window and I'm watching a crime happen with someone else. This is me getting shot. I'm telling on you.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
See, this is just some hood shit. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it like it is. It's some hood shit.
It's some hood
I mean,
shit.
look at the channel that it was posted on. What was the little voice that would come up every now and then?
DJ Academics.
This is DJ Academics, like in the background. Come on now. What's
I'm
up,
just
Nick?
saying. I'm just saying, you guys consider that. All right, when you're thinking about all these things, consider that, and also I'm gonna let Julius and Age of Men. They gotta come. I can't wait till they come out with this new segment that we were talking about the other day. It's an awesome new segment, and it's going to trigger women, which is why I like it even more. It's going to be great. So you guys tune in and wait to hear from the Age of Men podcast. If you've pushed people to the other side, now you're presenting a different extreme, and I'm freaking here for it. But here's the performance that I was talking about with Megan Thee Stallion and this ridiculous propaganda to protect Black women because they're being harmed. Julius put it in the
Julius
chat.
Believe
Hashtag
no
believe
women.
no women. Yes,
Amen. Amen.
this is what's happening.
We can't do it.
Men are tired. Don't you think there should be some sort of prosecution for women who lie?
You know what? Absolutely. Even not like, I mean, to the fullest extent of the law, they should be taken to court and a countersuit. Okay. I was just talking to my son's friend who told me that he just comes by to visit us. He's, you know, real close with our family. And he said, oh my God, this girl accused me of sexual assault. And he said, I got a call from the police department and they were like, hey, do you know this girl? And he was like, I do, but she blocked me on everything. And all of a sudden he kind of was putting two and two together because they did hook up.
Wow.
Luckily, he had all the receipts, was very cooperative with the police, showed them everything, and magically she didn't press charges and it all went away. But I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, she could have ruined your life.
Ruined his life.
You know?
She
And
could
she
have.
just gets to walk away. It's ridiculous.
Well, this is a great segue. Believe no women. I think it's an actual brilliant idea to even present this side because we tend to get shamed for wanting to be objective in these situations, and they call it victim blaming, even though women absolutely do hold some responsibility in certain situations we put ourselves in. But Andrew Tate was arrested during the week, and he was arrested for quote unquote human trafficking, saying that he is forcing these women to participate in his pornography business because that's exactly what it is. And I just think that I've been saving for this moment. I'm going to say a really hot take and people are going to be offended, but here it is. If they're going to be fighting for sex work to be legal, I'm going to be fighting for pimps to have an avenue to participate in the market of whores.
Oh,
he's a pimp.
Sunni's pro pimp.
What's wrong with it? If women can have this if women can present this marketplace and men are the consumers, why can't men participate in the marketplace? Why is it deemed something bad if this guy is making millions off of these women who are willingly participating, by the way, because it's consensual and it's sex work? We need to be advocating for pimps. Make it safe. Right?
Right. Make it safe for pimps. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So apparently he was like running some like OnlyFans or something like that. And he was like setting it up for them, right? So like he would set it up, he would do like all the marketing. I don't know what else was happening, but I agree with you. You know, listen, this goes hand in hand with Bill Cosby and the Blue Pill and all the other ones that want to say they were raped. Okay. You know damn well you were a willing participant until it wasn't convenient for you, or somebody gave you a bigger paycheck to throw him under the bus.
They did something.
Somebody probably came along and they were like, listen, you ain't got to sell your feet no more on OnlyFans. We'll give you a fat ass check if all you got to do is say, because here's the thing. I think he's already out. Because I don't think they could really charge him with anything.
Yes.
He was held like 30 days in he's being held in something like pre-trial detention.
But this has
So
happened to
maybe he's
Andrew
like on a
Tate
house
before.
arrest.
Previously, they tried
Mhm.
to
Right.
say that he did something to these women, held them against their will, and then
Mhm.
they testified and gave their comments, and they were there willingly. So
Mhm.
we're gonna clip this, Liddell. We need this clip. If sex work is going to be legal and we're gonna advocate for it, then I'm advocating for pimps. Shout out to Andrew
Right.
Tate. Okay. You're a degenerate, but you should have the freedom to be a degenerate, and you should also have the freedom to say what you want as a degenerate and post on social media because we live in America. Bottom line, I am
agree.
on board with going to the extremes to show women how ridiculous they're truly being. You're
Mhm.
acting like you're not opening yourself up for exploitation when you have these men who will participate in the market. So if this is how you can freely express yourself, hey, we're going to allow men to freely express themselves too. I think that's equality. How about the rest of you guys?
I agree. I
Equality.
agree. And you know what? It's not like they're not paying taxes on that OnlyFans money. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like it's all legit. So the other speculation on this whole situation is that little international Greenpeace bitch, Greta Thunberg, um, what did she say? You have taken my childhood. You have stolen my dreams. Okay.
Even
my
though
Greta
she ruined her own
Yeah.
innocence by saying, email me at smalldickenergy at gmail.com.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're
Small
not
dick
innocent.
energy.
Come
Man.
on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Andrew Tate. It was a compilation of him. Julia showed it the other night. And he was like, these people legit want to make the sun less hotter. Like, go ahead and give me some, what do you say? Bring me the pizza boxes that are non-recyclable. He's like trolling the
Right.
crap out of this girl in the video.
And then she trolled him back. And after he got arrested, she said, "This is what happens when you don't recycle your pizza boxes." Get the fuck out of here.
Pizza boxes.
That's why the speculation started that
Oh
she
my
was the one that
gosh.
basically swatted him. You know.
They swatted him.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Barbara Walters. First of all, you're nobody unless you get swatted. So Suni, that's our goal in life.
We need to get swatted.
We need to
Okay.
get swatted. People in
Hey,
the
man.
chat, don't try
Don't do
us.
it. Listen, please don't do it. Because I feel like I'll be that person that dies. Because if you're busted in my house, I got kids.
I got
back.
guns. Yeah, I got guns. And I
Don't-
live in Texas, so unless you got a warrant in your hand,
Stand your ground laws. You can't be busting up
Listen,
in my stuff.
listen, don't be
You better
busting up in
call first.
you better knock and then step 10 feet back and wait.
Announce yourself. We screen visitors over here. You can't just
Yep.
show up when you feel like it.
Yeah. R.I.P. Barbara Walters. Looked like she died at 93.
Who is Barbara Walters? I feel like I know who she is, but I
She's
don't.
a journalist and she was like famous for interviewing people, and I don't have a Barbara Walters impersonation.
Oh, okay. So she was just
She
a
was on The
basic
View. She was on The View at one point in
Barbara
time.
Walters. So who's the
Yeah.
other lady that died? Joan. Okay, I know Joan Rivers. I don't know who
Ugh.
Barbara Walters is.
Okay, let me.
Wait, is Barbara Walters the lady with the strong New York accent that was on 60 Minutes?
Yeah. See, look,
She
I'm gonna
died?
show you. Yeah.
What? No way.
Are
When
you
did
really
she
that?
die? Oh my gosh. When did she die?
I guess today.
Oh my
Personality
gosh.
dead at
That
9.
kind of just
But I mean, but she was 93.
that still though, like, geez, that kind of just hurt my feelings a little
Like
bit. I'm so serious. That just hurt my feelings a little bit.
like
Dang.
she's like a staple. I mean,
Yeah, I
she was
remember watching her
an
on 60
excellent, like
Minutes,
she
bro. Her
paved the way
accent
for a
is
lot of journalists.
I like her. Okay, well, rest in peace to Barbara
Yeah.
Walters, man. She was actually
I
a
think she
good
was
journalist. I
suffering
like her.
from Yeah, she was a good journalist. Although I didn't like her so much when she was on The View. I'll just be honest with you, but anyways.
Uh,
R.I.P. Barbara.
well, rest in peace to Barbara Walters. Free Andrew Tate. And since we're on the topic of Andrew Tate, we do have to talk about the Pearly Things nice round table talk she had, but she
Yeah.
also did a interview with Brittany Renner. And if you guys don't know who she is, I'm gonna pull up a few videos. Brittany Renner is the modern day superhead of this younger generation. You know who Superhead is, right?
Yeah, but pause for a second because I'm about to address this bullshit down here.
Oh,
Oral. I don't know if you actually read about his tax returns, but nothing came of it. It actually showed he paid all his taxes and then some. Okay.
what? Who was he talking to? Whose tax returns?
Trump's. He said, "How's your
Oh.
boy doing tax returns?"
Bruh.
Ain't nothing come of that, boy. Ain't nothing come of that. He paid all his taxes and then some. It yielded nothing. Next. All right, go ahead. So what was
Y'all
your
are
question to me?
boring. Like, what? There is real going on in the world. All right. Nobody cares about Trump's tax returns. There's
Yeah.
a reason I didn't talk about it because who gives a crap?
Listen,
Unless he's
my New Year's resolution is to have tax returns like Trump. Okay. I'm trying to be on those levels. Okay. That's my New Year's resolution. Shoot.
just
Well,
Pearly
anyways.
Things is one of the most base women. Look, I'm
She's
about
the
to
white
have
Sunni.
a.
She's
She
the
is the
white
white
Sunni.
niece.
Mhm.
You're a knockoff, all right. But if you ever invite me on your show, you can be the knockoff, and I'll be just Pearly Things. We can swap seats for a little bit. No, I'm kidding. I
Yeah.
do like her. She did a show with, I think it was Fresh and Fit, and she said, "I don't believe women should vote," and I was like, "Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
Let's freaking go. Women shouldn't vote. Women should stay in the kitchen, cook, clean, wash clothes, shut up, and keep your husband's balls empty. That is what we are here for. Bottom line.
Right. That's
And
right.
Brittany Renner is learning that as she is nearing her 40s after she decided to be Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead of this generation. This is a case of city girls hitting the wall.
Aw,
All right.
come
Hot girl
on.
summers. Hot girl summers turn into bitter bitch winters. It happens. You can't get around it. It happens.
I like Brittany Renner.
Oh God.
Go ahead and play this, and then I'll talk about
No,
why.
we have to give you the repeal the 19th. You just why? I like her. What you know what? I don't even want to know why. Everyone's
I
going to agree with me anyway. So
dang.
while we're watching this, drop a team Sunni or a team Mo.
No,
Who are you
Timo.
rocking with? Are you rocking with Hot Girl Summers turning into Bitter Bitch Winters? Or are you rocking with let's extend some grace here, everyone?
No, it's not about extending grace. It's not about
Okay.
that. It's not
Okay.
about that. What it's
Fine.
about is I appreciate her realness and her ability to own her shit. So I follow her. I've watched a lot of her interviews. I love when she went to go talk to the football team at Jackson State. Deion Sanders brought her in to shoot some game at these young men and tell them, "Hey, this is the type of shit girls like me are doing to you guys in your DMs." Okay? She came with it real, and I love that. And online, she doesn't pretend to be anything. She talks about all the, bullshit she's done in her life and the bad decisions she's made and the way that she's allowed her body to be used by men. Judy, I'm disappointed in you. Disappointed, Judy.
So
Whatever.
are we saying that reformed hoes are based?
I'm not so sure she's a reformed hoe.
We
I
got to
think she-
play this.
Go
We
ahead.
have to play this. I'm sorry. Okay. Part 1 of Hot Girl Summers turning into Bitter Bitch Winters. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means a woman uses her youth, beauty, and vagina to get what she wants through life and then realizes that ish gets used up. Accountability is still their kryptonite, though.
Take the cliche route and say, like, I would do nothing differently. Now, from the wisdom I have acquired, no, I would not change this wisdom for a clean slate. And that's just the God honest truth. But I will say to 20-year-olds, and even to my 20-year-old self, I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value that I was born with. I didn't. And I gave, again, people look at sex differently, but sex is spiritual unification. At the end of the day, I don't care how you spin it. It's spiritual.
For women.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah,
for
for women,
whatever. Okay,
yeah.
fine. For women, it's spiritual unification. And people that I shared my body with, when I think about my list, it's repulsive because they didn't deserve it. But that was an outcome of me discounting my worth.
Listen, I'm just going to say this and I'm just going to keep it real. I like her more than I like girls that are out here talking about, oh, I've done nothing wrong in my past. I've always been this good girl. And you know damn well they haven't. Y'all, I'm going to be the first to tell you, I had a little Brittany Renner moment in my life, like where I was just like boom, boom, boom with the guys. And like, it was all about sex and it was all about what, you know, how I could use my body to get attention. You know what I mean? So like, that's kind of why I resonate with her, because I think that she probably can speak to more girls and more girls will listen to somebody like her than they will somebody that's portraying this squeaky clean image that maybe they don't really have. I bet y'all are going to change your vote now and you're going to be like Team Mo. What do you got, Sudi? I'm surprised you didn't even put on the glasses right now because I could feel the shade coming.
Dang, you was supposed to just let me roll out with it. Now she told my next move. All right, look. Listen here. See, look. I'm a professional
Shadester.
Women are big bullshitters. All right? We love to say something good and then mix in the BS or the excuse or the justification while at the same time simultaneously saying we're taking accountability. So one thing that she said was, I did not understand the value that I was born with.
Mm-hmm.
What were you born with? Because the only thing we're talking about you not valuing was your pum pum. So if you are saying that you are just born with this value, which equals your vagina, then you don't understand your true worth because you're still measuring it by what you do with it. Now, is that one of the ways that men value women? Yes, they like purity. But that is not what is valuable. Like, what the freak are you valuing? What were you born with? Like, what are you talking about? How are you going to say, oh my gosh, when I think about it, it's absolutely disgusting, but you're still placing value in it. Like, I don't quite understand how you're taking accountability.
But how is she placing? Wait, how is she still placing value in it?
Do we need to roll the clip? Do you want me to roll the clip?
I saw the clip, but that was just her talking about like where her mindset was. Like, she's not like, if you follow her, she's like not like that. She's like literally like, from what I can see, stay at home. She took the weave. She started taking the weave out. She's like wearing her natural hair, sitting at home doing lives without makeup. I'm sorry. She's
after she bragged about trapping a man and taking him for all he has, after you got blasted to yesterday and to the next century for running off and sleeping with Kevin Gates. Yes, that was all over the place. After you're getting all this nasty ass backlash, okay? And you're also getting it from men and realizing, wow, I can't just be a hoe and then want me. It's more than just what I have to offer. But then you still place that value in the very thing that you're saying you were offering, you didn't value. Like, what are you talking about? We're not born with some value because we got a vagina. No, Brittany.
She's a work in progress, Sudi. Just cut her some slack. No, practice a little forgiveness for this woman, okay? She's working through it. Brittany, call me, girl. Listen. I honestly, she came out with these fire leggings, okay, with like one leg out. I may have to I may have to buy a pair of those leggings because they're kind of cute.
This is why this show is called Somewhere in the Middle, because
I
what?
gotta be in the middle sometimes.
She
Come on.
learned what all hoes learn, and she learned it after she got ran through. And now she's hearing men actually speak out and say, no, you know what? I like your natural beauty. Men have been saying this forever, which is why I don't buy this crap. Bitch, you hit the wall because your hot girl summer ended real quick.
Juliet,
It ended.
I am not simping for her.
No!
No. Whatever.
There's a part two. There's a part two.
Listen, I just feel like there's hoes we need to beat up on and make an example of. But I feel like she's beat up enough. And I feel like she's beating herself up a lot already, that we just need to like not participate in the hateration. Like we just need to just sit back and just be like, okay, I hope you figure this out.
In his dancery. You said you hit that Mary J. Blige. Hateration, holleration.
Hateration.
She came up with
Whatever.
all them words on her own.
Terry, you know what, Terry Quintanilla? Let me tell you something. With a last name like Quintanilla, you should be backing me. Okay.
Sipping ain't easy. All right, listen,
Whatever.
here's part two. We're going to have even more Team Cindy's dropping in the chat.
Oh, Lord. Here
how I move around. And not even necessarily because of like the societal outcome. It's more so from myself.
What makes you like
Pause. Why you lying? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Brittany. Listen, honey. You said it has nothing to do with society. Yes, I put the music on in the background. You know for a fact you are changing your views and the way you carry yourself because of how society, aka men, aka the consumers in the marketplace, are telling you about yourself and your whorish ways. Now let's back to the video. I just had to pause to say that.
like feel?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good knowing that you gave a sacred part of you to a man that looked at sex with you as taking a piss. It's not fulfilling. It's disgusting to think about. And I feel like I've beat myself up every single day for my decisions. And what people say about me online holds no candle to what I've told myself on a daily basis. Like, I've been called worse by better, and that better being me. Like, I have talked down to myself, and I felt like I was unworthy for a very long time. And I would say this is more of a recent awareness, like in the past year.
Exactly. Did you hear what she said? It's
Did you
more
hear
of a
what
what
she said?
awareness? What awareness?
Did you hear what she said?
Hold on, y'all. Mo's not going to acknowledge. What awareness? It was more of a recent awareness, which would mean that societal pressure that you said you don't feel is crap. It is cap-ola. And this is also why we need to repeal the 19th, because not only can women not be honest with themselves, they can't even be honest about how they view societal's views of them. That is like me saying, none of these comments ever get to me. I say worse about myself. Stop the cap.
As a Christian, you should be supporting her in her walk. Okay. And Fabian, I'm not going to cuss you out because saying that I'm too nice is actually a compliment. I am a nice girl. Suni's the mean girl. I'm the nice girl.
It's called hitting 30. Thank you. Thank you for all the ladies in the chat.
Insert the little diamond in the ching.
Where I'm like, Brittany, you were always enough. Like, you never had to seek validation outside of you. You never had to look that far. And that's what I would tell myself. I would and try to tell women, you should really think about who you're laying down with. Like, and that is a more traditional view, but it's like, sex is not even worth it if they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. They have no desire to, they don't want to know your favorite color. They don't give a shit. So why do you want them over top of you? Again, that's come from feeling used up. And sometimes that's why the used goods comments, they sting. Because you know what? There are times I felt like that. I feel like the old toy, the new toy that now is unexciting. And
what? It's like breaking my heart. I'm sorry. I got like a listen. She don't
How
want
you
to be
need a
a
new
hoe.
toy? How
She
you,
doesn't want to
ma'am?
be
See
a
this?
hoe.
Listen, the delusion, Mo,
No, she's trying to be better.
the
She's
delusion that is
trying.
happening in front of this
No.
screen right now. She said, "I feel like the old." Well, she's lying to herself. Well, the new toy that's no longer new anymore. How are you a new toy and don't want to be played with? Like, what person don't want to play with a new toy? Mo,
I'm trying.
I know you
I'm
can
really-
hear the delusion coming from this
No.
lady's mouth.
No, because I feel like you're just judging her off of this. I follow her and like watch her all the time. I've been following her for months, like like over a year at least. Okay, I have watched her grow, like from what she used to be. I'm telling you, she got to deal with Crystal's burgers now.
I'm pressing play because I don't.
Brittany, you know
this
what?
is-
We're gonna clip this, me supporting Brittany, and you totally throwing shade at Brittany, and we're gonna tag her and post this on social media so she knows that I had her back. Okay, as a former hoe myself, as a former hoe and a city girl and a hot girl, whatever you want to call it, I have your back, girl. I see you. You can be reformed. You can be reformed.
Listen here. Thank you, Julius. Thank you.
Put away in a box. So I just have to accept what I've done and move forward with this awareness and just know that, okay, the guy that most likely that I'm not looking for a husband, I'm looking for my husband, and there's a difference.
Yeah, we know why.
That
He's not
guy
looking for your husband. We know. This is another thing I'm going to exploit. Your husband.
is going to be a very small percentage, and I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with the things I've done. But I will say, moving forward, like talking to any girl, to you, and whoever's listening, it's like you really should think about why you're doing what you're doing. Really think about, why am I attracting that? What part of me is resonating with a guy like that? If you have all these complaints about him, what's resonating with him? Really analyzing what you're doing. That's what I would suggest. So why don't...
And this is what happens when hot girl summers turn into bitter bitch winters.
Whatever. I got your back, Brittany. Us curly haired girls have to stick together.
She did a my truth moment. You know how people say, well, this is my truth. It doesn't have to be your truth, Suni. This is my truth. And my truth says I get to make up excuses. Well, Brittany Renner just had a my truth moment when the lady says, I'm not looking for a husband. I'm looking for my husband. And I understand that that's a very small percentage. Why do you understand that, Brittany Renner? Why? Mo, why does she understand that?
I'm done with this. Like, I'm not attacking this girl anymore. Let's move on to a real hoe, Kim Kardashian. You want to beat up on somebody? Let's beat up on her.
You see what I go through, guys?
Mm-hmm.
You see what
And
I go through?
I still love my girl Suni, even though we don't see eye to eye on this topic. And you know what? When Brittany finally gets that ring and she's gonna be marrying the love of her life, her husband, I'm gonna be like, I told you.
AKA a
You
simp.
reform. You can reform a hoe.
That's who's gonna marry her. We got shirts coming. Reformed hoes are not based. All right.
Reform a hoe.
Reform a hoe. I don't have the pictures of Kim. You sent them to me.
Oh, I sent them to you in the chat.
On what tab?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
And I can't download pictures off there. I don't know why.
My bad. Okay, so there was like this TikTok trend because people saw Kim Kardashian without her weave in. And I thought it was funny because I was just like, really? Like this is news that Kim, that's not all her hair. Listen.
Like, duh.
Where did I put it? How come
This is directed towards
hold on,
Fabian. And Lopez, this specific part of the show is for you. I designated it for you. I specifically said I want to say this to Lopez. So Lopez, if you're watching, prepare to get debunked in 4K and 8K and wherever you're watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you hit the thumbs up and you're subscribed. Subscribe if you are new here. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss another live. And if you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, share the live, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Yes, I do have Repeal the 19th shirts. Those will be on sale sometime in January. All right. Don't worry. You'll be able to get them.
All right. Here we go. So this is, I guess it was like on North's TikTok, her and North's TikTok. There you go. This is Kim's real hair. Let me see if there's a video here. Hold on.
Let's see.
See what it shows.
Let's see.
Mattress shouldn't buckle under because a mattress
Britney's
that doesn't provide the support you need. So we put mattresses to the test to see how they performed under pressure. This one didn't pass the test. That's why Tempur-Pedic mattresses are made of our one-of-a-kind, incredibly adaptive Tempur material, which means more support and less pressure on your body. No buckling, more restorative sleep. That's how a mattress should work.
All right.
Hey, Tempur-Pedic, make sure y'all reach out to us.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I gotta go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I'm going to pause that for a second because I don't want to get copyrighted for this song.
This evening has been
Hoping that you dropped in.
very nice.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. But that was like her little TikTok. So apparently, what the hell? Apparently it says Kardashian fans can't get over Kim's thinning real hair without extensions in an unedited, which by the way, that was not unedited. Okay. She's got a whole filter on this face.
Yes.
Y'all are fooled. Okay. So Kim Kardashian, 42, which by the way, just to give you reference, I am 43 and this is all my real hair. There's no bundles, obviously not the color, but is something playing?
That was my bad.
Oh, okay. So she's 42 years old, showed off her short blonde hair without extensions on TikTok earlier this week. So here's how we're used to seeing Kim with bundles and bundles of weave in her hair, skims all over her body, lasers all over her face, butt injections all over her booty. Nothing, I repeat, nothing is real about this woman. Okay. Including sometimes when you see her with this blonde hair. I just kind of wonder if girls around the world are killing their hair to follow Kim through her many looks. Like when she goes dark, they go dark. When she goes blonde, they go blonde. When she cuts, they cut. When she goes long, they get the weave. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be exhausting because there's so many girls out there that try to look like her.
I mean, listen. Fabian, she still looks good. So all this, I want natural stuff. You guys should just, modern men should just admit that they're modern men. Okay.
Mhm.
You guys
Mhm.
should stop putting on the facade of this traditional stand-up man of moral and character. And he has, I'm sorry, but a lot of these people lack ethics when you care more about a fake appearance than you do the character of the person, which I think makes her completely ugly. Like what is that?
I don't think Kim is
She's
an
not
ugly girl.
ugly, but she's not attractive. Like she's not this breathtaking person when you look at
Yeah.
her.
I mean, she's not, but I kind of wonder, like, had we not seen the Kim, like with all the glam and stuff like that, and we just see like the regular Kim that goes out sometimes without makeup, really without makeup and like just hair back in a bun. I wonder if people would look at her differently, but she set this bar so high now,
Mhm.
with the weave and the injections and the lips and all this other stuff that when you see her like this, people get shocked. Like they were like, I can't believe how thin her hair is. And I'm like, what would you expect?
Exactly. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And look, here's another like a strike against Lopez because Lopez loves to talk about hair hats and how black women
Ugh,
don't wear their natural hair, and it's because
here
they're
we go.
lazy and it's false advertisement and all these other things. What I'm sorry, but who is this lady? Because that don't look like the Kim Kardashian that I see in photos on her TV show, on her Instagram, the thirst trap photos that she's posting and you guys go like at
Mm-hmm.
rapid speeds, all these alpha men.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have the same energy? And no, I'm not even playing the race card here, but I genuinely want to know why no man is clowning the fact that that's not her real hair. Look at her hair. Her hair ain't healthy.
Right.
You could tell she doesn't properly take care of her hair.
It's broken. Like you see all this right here. This is broken hair. Yeah.
Come on, man. Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the need to bring that up, and that's another clip. Because y'all got the most energy. I swear, y'all got the most energy for black women and going hard, and I go hard too. But this woman is world renowned. Women all over the planet try to copy what she does. And no one is ridiculing her, criticizing her for the fake crap that she does.
Right.
This entire family's fake.
Fake. All of them.
I can't
even
stand the Kardashians, man.
somebody said Kendall's the pretty one. I mean, I think Kendall's probably the most realist looking one of them all. I think she's had the least amount of work done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're all fake. Like I remember one time, I wish I could find it, but it was like a picture that somebody had done, and they were like, what the Kardashians would look like today if they didn't have all the fillers and the Botox and the whatever. Like it was crazy. Like I was like, oh, okay, well, they look like normal people, like everybody else that ages, right?
Yes.
I mean, you guys have to know, like, I appreciate the comments that are like, oh, Mo, you look beautiful. I have makeup on my face. Okay. Like these are not my eyebrows. Like my eyebrows are thinner. I make them thicker. Sudi has seen me on Instagram. I take my makeup off all the time while we're on camera. I'll take
But
it
you
off
don't
here.
look any different. You don't
I'll
look
take
any
it
different.
here. If y'all want me to take off my makeup right now, I'll take it off right now. I'll do it.
Damn,
yeah.
that's a strong accusation. Sheesh.
Only a real woman does that, because I'm not afraid. I'm not here for like, this is truly, how Lopez always says, oh, women who say they put on makeup and look good, it's for a man. No, this is for me. I like to look this way. I like to be looking good.
Don't ever put makeup on me. Don't never do it.
I want to put makeup on you. Sudi's girls have put makeup on her. And they do. They always do like this, like bright.
Black. Somebody said, look, the black Ariel.
Yeah. Look at Oral wants me to take my makeup off because he's trying to clown. He's trying to clown me. No, because I see what you doing in the comments over here, Oral.
At least you're here, Oral. Thank you for being here, even though you're a hater. We love it. That means you like this show, which means the haters can tune in and be like, dang, Suni and Mo did say some funny stuff today. Mm-hmm. I gotta admit, there's at least one or two things you gotta agree with us on these topics.
Listen, if y'all want me to take my makeup off, I need everybody in here to smash the like button wherever platform you're on. And I need you to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm watching it right now, so I'll see if you're subscribing. So if you want me to do that, I better see people subscribing to my YouTube channel, and then I'll go get a makeup wipe.
Jeopardy.
We still have a lot of topics to cover, so while we talk, I'll wipe my face off.
You could do your tax topic, just because we're going to throw up the fact that if you want to give us donations that go into the show, that contribute to all the fun, cool things we do, please make sure you donate to our Cash App. YouTube takes too much of the money, and we would much rather be getting your donation straight to us. So if you want to donate, please donate.
Absolutely. And you know what? A tax topic right after you telling people to donate to us is great, because we're not going to get taxed for it if you go through our Cash App. Because here's the good news. You guys know that last week I reported, some of the changes that were going to be taking place in this upcoming tax year. And for whatever reason, well, not for whatever reason, I think they realized that it was a very unachievable thing to be doing. The IRS has reversed the $600 tax that they were going to do, not $600 tax, but they were going to tax anything you earned in third party payer apps like Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. If you sold $600 or more in total on those apps and received money for it. So the interesting part about it, though, is that this was literally signed into law. It was literally signed into law. So the IRS legally doesn't have the authority to just be like, we're not doing it. So for whatever reason, they think they're above the law. I'm cool with it. They're not going to require it. What they are doing, or what the Democrats and the Republicans are doing right now, is they are working on a way to tax everybody that does some type of transactions on these payer apps. The debate is the Dems want to raise the cap to 5,000, and the Republicans want to raise it back up to the 20,000 cap, which I love that. So eventually it will be happening. If you want to avoid this altogether, please make sure that you use banking transfers, either through Chase Pay or Zelle. Those will not be affected, even if they eventually put this into law, that they do want to tax you for that income. So that's good news. I'm happy about that.
It is good news. It is great news.
Very good news.
Very good news. Especially if you are us and you make your money on, outside of someone signing your check.
Fabian, don't give anybody any ideas, Fabian.
Lie to her. Lie to her.
I'm not seeing the number go up, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Ooh, she's not seeing the number go up. Hey, shameless plug while we're waiting for those numbers to go up. These are the shirts that will be dropping. Well, one of the shirts that will be dropping for you guys to purchase in our store. We will be doing something special. So certain shirts will be exclusive. You will only be able to buy them for a couple days and then they'll be gone. And we'll drop new shirts because we have a bunch of designs, but I honestly don't want a huge inventory offering a bunch of stuff. So that was a teaser. You guys need to get that shirt. I got to pull that back up. This shirt is fire, man.
Yo, that girl kind of looks like Beyonce, like before she was Beyonce, like Bay, whatever the fuck they call her these days.
Or Sasha.
Before she was Sasha Fierce. Like, doesn't it look like young Beyonce from Destiny's Child?
A little bit. I can see that.
Fire
I
shirt.
see that.
Fire shirt. I love that shirt.
Fire shirt.
Fire. That's
I
like
wish we could make a
vibe.
law. What did I say? I wish we could make a law that only people who vote Democrat get taxed. That sounds like the most childish solution I've ever heard.
Yeah.
What?
Come on.
Absolutely not.
Come on.
Fabian, come on. Let's get a blind reaction in. We need some comical, funny mo.
Okay.
I just see the most ridiculous stuff ever on TikTok and YouTube, and I react to it. I don't know if you have seen. Did you see the Voice one?
Is that the one that you sent me that you were like, don't look at this?
No.
Okay.
I'll pull that one up first.
I probably wait. Was the Voice one that deaf chick that was like,
no.
Okay. She was like, my heart. Like she was singing My Heart Will Go. I think or she was singing like a Whitney Houston song.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Okay.
it was so funny.
She was well, you know how deaf people, because they can't hear their voice. No shade to deaf people. I was just
This is probably that was my favorite part of ever doing this show, bro. What?
She was like,
we're gonna get canceled.
No,
Oh
we're
my
not.
God.
I'm just find it.
They're gonna call us. They're gonna say they're ableist. Cancel Suni and Mo. They're ableist. The
No.
TikTokers are coming. Anyways, this is a funny, really funny Instagram page that I follow. Can you see it? Is it nice and big?
Yes. Oh Lord.
Okay, so this is our blind reaction today. It is more so of you going through a series of pictures. And as you go through, I want you to observe the picture and read the caption out loud. And let me know when you're ready to move on to the next slide.
So I have to read this one, right?
You have to read this one, yes.
Okay. Single, dating multiple people, did not like anyone deeply. I just enjoyed being wined and dined.
All right. Observe the picture.
Something Grace Foundation, mother. Oh Lord. First of all, if you that big, you should not be wearing a crop top.
Are you ready for the next slide?
Next. Wait, did it change? I didn't see anything change.
You don't see it change?
It says still says single. Oh,
Do you
there
see
it
it
is.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Single, dating multiple people, and going out a lot. And she's like in a stairwell, like bent down on the stairs. Is this the same chick?
It's the same chick.
Okay, okay.
This will be the same chick.
Okay.
Are we ready for the next slide?
Okay.
Okay.
Single, starting dating someone that wasn't my usual type. Thought he would end up as just another name on my roster. Ew. She has a roster?
Guys, this show is also brought to you by Mr.
Kyle.
Suni Morse. All right. He is a streamer, a gamer, and he's playing with his friends, and we get to somehow he
Every
makes an
time.
appearance on my show without ever showing his face. So thank you for the sponsorship, babe. I love you so much.
Every darn time. Exclusively dating. I actually started liking him a bit more, even though he wasn't my usual type. It looks like they're like at a or in front of a restaurant or something, or a club that says "I love you." That almost looks like a darker. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
I know what you're gonna say.
It looked like Bryson. I was like, Bryson. Oh Lord, I can't read what it says. in
We
the
both
thing.
fell in love.
You know his knee's struggling. Okay. And it says raw and refined. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Virginia State. Taken. Moved in together. He put me and my son in a better living situation and exposed me to so much that I hadn't been exposed to. I bet he did. I bet he did. I bet he did expose you to a whole lot.
Next one.
Those are Lopez's people. That looked like Lopez, you know, when he goes to his little. Anyways, Taken. I was still in shock that we were in so deep after only dating a few months. This was Halloween. We had matching costumes. Okay, wait. Taken. I was still in shock that we were in so deep. Okay. That's a man, Suni. Taken. He learned to love me more and more each day, despite my flaws and unknown PTSD from my previous marriage. This is my first healthy love. That's a different dude?
No.
That ain't the same dark dude she was in the other picture with.
No. It's the same guy.
Suni. Look at that. Dark as hell, dark as hell, dark as hell. That looks like Forgiato Blow right there. What the fuck?
Next slide.
Taken, not knowing what my life would be like without him in it. I mean, her dressing's getting a little better. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be this is where I react. Is this where I react?
No, this is it. This is it. But I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the beginning, and we get to read about this woman. Single, dating multiple people, did not like anyone deeply. Just enjoyed being wined and dined. Right.
Okay.
I'm a whore and I'm gonna plaster it all over the place.
Listen, that little pose right there is the classic I am thought and bopping pose.
More whoredom.
I hate that pose
More
from the
whoredom.
back. Why do
More.
girls pose like
And she
that?
also says, I thought he would just
Be another name on my
end up a
roster.
name on my roster, right? So
Just
she's
for the streets.
broadcasting that she's more of a hoe, right?
Right.
Oh man. And then this is where she is the Black Widow.
Exclusively
And she,
dating. I actually started liking him a bit more, even though he wasn't my usual type.
even though he wasn't my usual type.
Right. And you know what I am noticing though, like as the time progresses or the pictures, her dressing is getting a little bit better.
Mm.
I mean, I'm not
Good
saying
Lord.
this is.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God. They fall in love. He fell in love. Listen, he fell in love with this. He
look at
fell in
it.
love.
She's really
Whoa.
packing on the pounds too.
Whew.
She's packing on that love weight.
This poor
Woo!
man.
See,
This
and
poor man.
now I kind of feel, see, like this is like, you see what happens when they fall in love? It looked like she just stops trying. Like, pay attention to the beginning, even though she's thought and bopping in the poses and stuff, but she's really, really like trying to look good, you know, wearing the most outfit, doing her hair. I told you she started to look like a man.
Oh,
Bless his
my
heart.
Lord. Bless his heart.
She said black men are some of the most forgiving men on the planet. Do you agree
I
with
like
that?
that comment. I do. Somebody said this. Black men.
That's a good
Somebody said
comment.
this. Black men get the leftovers that white men don't want. That really coincided with what she just said. And you know who said that?
Who said that? Because I
Dr.
heard
Umar. Is it Jackson? Or
Johnson. He did say that. Yep.
I said, sir. So you just going, yeah, they get the leftovers. And you listen, black men, I like it because this lets you know that you're getting a bad rep for your decisions. Okay? You're getting a bad rep for the women that you're choosing to. When I was reading through that, my face went all sorts of like, I know damn well you're not talking about what you deserve and how you should be loved when you just got done being a whore. And he is lowering his standards to even be with your big roly-foly ass.
Can I ask a question just based on that comment about that Umar Johnson made? So I notice, and no shade to black women, okay, but I notice a lot of black women look very manly, okay? Like some of them look very manly. I mean, I have seen some with like full on mustaches, okay? Like I'm not talking about a little shadow. I'm talking like they got a stash. I saw one, literally, I was sitting in Target. I wish I would have taken a picture. She had a beard, Suni, and she was walking with her man. And I was like, she had more of a beard than him. But that's like a thing that I notice with just black women. Like, I don't notice it with any other race. I'm not trying to make it racial, but it's something that I notice that I'm like, why are they so forget? You know what your face looks like right now? Dave Chappelle, dude. Like when he makes that face and he's like, that is the funniest face.
I'm just waiting for the "you don't look masculine" Suni to pop out of her mouth because I'm like, damn, do I?
No. I'm not talking.
masculine?
No, dude, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you see a chick that's like 6'3". I'm talking like Brittany Griner, right? Like you will see her with a black man at some point, even though she's a lesbian. If she at one point changes her mind and wants to go play
She
for the
will
other
be with the black man. But do you really think she'll be with a black? I think she might end up with a weird white man before she does a black man. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen, all I'm saying is this: like most races will accept want a woman who looks feminine, like they're shorter than them, they look like a
Yeah.
woman. Okay, but like I only see black men with women that I'm just like, dang, dude, she's bigger than you, she look manlier than you, she got more facial hair than you. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm just
I know
asking, do you
attractive
know what
white
I'm
women that are
saying?
lesbian and try to look like men.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I do. I mean, if you look at most big white women, tall, athletic,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. They still look a bit feminine.
And I'm not just saying that they just date black women like that. Like they pick white women that are like that. Rough,
Yeah.
like rough looking. And I'm like, what? Is it just because they just want like a woman to take care of them? That's all they care about? Or what is it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going too far. See, sometimes Mo be taking it so far. This does not. I'm not talking about Sudi. First of all, if you see Sudi next to her husband, she's not bigger than him. She's not more manlier than him. Okay. Sudi is a typical y'all, I'm stopping.
Explaining.
I'm stopping. I am stopping. Y'all are gonna get me in trouble. Sudi's a tomboy.
God.
No, Sudi's just
I am.
a tomboy.
I'm definitely a tomboy, but
she's
I'm
girly.
small. Like
First
you
of
put me next
all,
to Annie and Man, I definitely look like a chick.
and y'all trust. I can't tell you too much, but trust me when I say Suni is such a girl. We're gonna talk about this one day, dude. But the shit she says sometimes, I'm like, dude, you are such a girl. Like you are being such a girl right now. The way you're thinking about this shit.
Listen, see, I am. I'm very feminine, which is why I don't like people that. And we're gonna move on to the next subject, right? Because I don't like talking about the alphabet mafia too much. People are so programmed to think that if you like sneakers, ball caps, beanies, t-shirts as a woman, then you're lesbian. Like that is the only thing people have to go off of in this days and age to even equate me with being gay. But if you were to ever know me in person, you'd be like, who said this? Bro, have you ever been around this chick? Listen, I like sneakers. I've been a sneakerhead forever. I know my dad is still watching. Bro, my dad did not take me to do no princess stuff. I was in the gym. I was watching boxers growing up. I was around elite athletes growing up. That was my upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't walk around like this dainty little woman. I don't enjoy dresses.
Yeah.
I like sneakers and jeans and t-shirts.
And I'm like super girly, right? Like you won't catch me watching sports.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't care about sneakers. In fact, I think it's stupid to spend money on sneakers. Suni and I had a whole conversation.
This is blasphemy. We're not engaging in this conversation today. Nope. That'll be a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Did y'all just hear what she said?
First of all, I'm an equal opportunity hater. Okay. Last week I was talking about Asians and Indian people, how they stink. Thank you. Nay. Thank you. Okay. So this is not a racial thing or anything like that. Like I'm just making an observation and saying it. Like I said to you the other day, I was jealous because Suni has very feminine ankles and like feminine feet. Okay. Listen, bless the Lord. Okay. He was like, Mo, I'm going to take care of you. 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 Moving on down. He got to my ankles and he was like, all right, we're going to wrap this up and just throw some whatever ankles on her. Because I have the typical Hispanic ankles, like cankles. Okay. Like my feet, my legs don't like taper down into this beautiful little ankle. Like they just like, it's like this and it's like a little tiny taper, but not much. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real.
She said that, I'm like, I have feminine ankles, and she's like, yeah, you look at your ankle, and I'm like, it's an ankle.
It was so cute. It was like a cute feminine ankle. I just don't like. Hold on.
Listen. Are you about to pull your ankle up on the screen? No, you're not.
Just so you can see. Look.
Look.
You see? Sudi, put your ankle up there. I'll put my ankle up there. And let's do a comparison.
Girl.
Can you get it up there?
I have socks on. No.
Well, pull it down.
I don't walk around with no socks on.
Come on, pull it down just a little bit. Hold on. Look at even with socks. Look at that. Even with socks, y'all. Look at this. My leg and my ankle are the same.
Oh my goodness. This is Mo. Welcome to Somewhere in the Middle when you get to hang out with Suni and Mo. Listen, I think this will be awesome as a radio show. If we got to do this and then play some fly tunes,
Right.
you know,
We
tell
wouldn't
tell
have-
me this wouldn't be a good radio show.
Right.
Tell me.
Dude, I'm thinking right now we could have an OnlyFans because I think there's some feet fetish people in this chat. And they're probably like, ooh, they're showing feet. I might tune
Only
in
with
next
socks
week."
on, all right? You will never see my feet without any socks on. So if I
Listen.
mean,
I'm overdue for a pedicure and I still showed my feet.
I need listen, whose sock game is on point? Socks are important to a shoe.
Okay, I have another confession. So I don't care about shoes, but I care about comfort. And I don't like to wear socks with my sneakers. Not
How
even little footy.
disrespectful.
Not
That
even
is
little
so
footy socks.
disrespectful.
Because here's the thing, when you have empanada feet like I have, empanada feet are like, like I got Barney Rubble feet, okay? When you have feet like that, they're hot, okay? So I want to be barefoot all the time. So when I have to put on sneakers,
Listen,
I really don't care for socks.
listen. Ma'am. We're not even going to talk about, Listen, who wants TikTok to be banned? Who wants TikTok to be banned? She talk about you don't like sneakers, now you don't like socks. I'm
Yeah.
just done.
Caveman feet. I do
Are
have
you in
caveman
support
feet.
of a TikTok ban? Are you in support of that?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
No.
Because then
No.
we have to ban everything else.
We
That's
would.
why I'm not in support of it.
Would you guys be? You do want TikTok to ban? Oh, okay. So we got some opposition in here. All right. Here's a question that I have for the people who would like a TikTok ban. You would like TikTok to be banned because of the data that's being shipped to China. Am I correct? Drop a 1 in the chat if I'm right or 2 if I'm wrong. If your reasoning is the fact that we are at odds with China and they're adversary to us and you don't think they should have our data, drop a 1. Drop a 1. And you can also call in. The link is in the chat. Please feel
Or
free to
click on
click it.
You don't have to show your face. You can come on here faceless.
Yes, you can. All right, we got some 1. We got 1. China. Now, when I show you this next app, I want to know, are you going to throw it away? Or do you want it to be banned? I want to know. I wish we could have a poll in the chat. That would be awesome.
We actually can. I thought we could, or is that just on StreamYard that you can do that? Hold on.
I don't know.
I don't think you can here.
All right, so we got a bunch of 1s. Now, I decided to sort of debunk some of these ridiculous claims of TikTok being the most dangerous app in America. It's a national security risk. What it is a talking point. We know that it's a Chinese app. Something we also don't talk about are the parts in technology which we manufacture or which are manufactured in China. They are building and manufacturing parts that go into our technology. This was something that I commended Trump for. He signed an executive order to really halt the technology coming from China into the States because they were putting backdoor, they were putting backdoors into the technology so they could hack it, so on and so forth, with the entire energy sector, right? So Ring, which is a security camera, is also sending our data back to China. It goes to a IP address in China. So everything that you are capturing in your home, at your front door, it's going back to China. So not only do they have your data from the iPhones that you walk around with, the Samsungs that you have, the smart refrigerator in your house, the Alexa app, they have every which way to control you. So are we gonna get rid of Ring? Are we gonna get rid of Apple? Are we gonna ban Facebook? Are we gonna ban
Right.
Instagram? Are we gonna ban these things? Or are we going to keep allowing governors, politicians to grandstand?
Video games.
Video games. Yes,
Mhm.
even Ring.
Yeah.
That's why it says smart doorbell rings back to China. 2 customers confirmed the packets, and this is information were sent using a user datagram protocol, which allows easy spoofing of the IP address and alteration of the message. Also, the destination was a routable IP address in China belonging to Baidu, a web service giant. Like, we're still giving things to China, and there are several apps that do this within our country. So why are we on the sheep? Or I said on the sheep.
On the sheep.
On the train of banning TikTok. Like, I
Mhm.
want to understand. I really do.
Yeah, so I did a poll on my YouTube channel, and right now it's at 67% that they want to ban. So I do want to clarify this, that Biden has already signed the TikTok ban for government devices. Now this is going to affect, I think it's 4 million government employees, but this only applies to devices owned by its agencies. Okay. So my thought was they don't want China listening in to all their bullshit. That's what it is. They don't really care about your safety. Otherwise, they would have banned it, period. I can't hear you, Zuni. You're muted.
My husband is,
Oh.
giving us another sponsor appearance.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
No, I agree with you.
yeah.
I mean, for the people who said you want to ban it, seriously, put some responses in the chat, and we're going to move on to the next subject. But I'm really, really, really interested to hear your counter to that, because
Mhm.
you would essentially be on board with getting rid of everything in America because we outsource so much and export from other countries. It's
Right.
another reason why we should be doing more things at home, so you don't have to worry about the fact that another country can send malware and anything else to this country.
Mhm.
Come on, let's get it
Mhm.
together. But please put your comments in the chat. We already
Yeah.
talked about Tate. You missed it, Oral Phillips. Sorry.
But you can rewatch it. You can rewatch it.
You can rewatch it. Go back and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I really want to hear people's responses because, like Suni said, if you're pro banning TikTok, then you might as well go back to the caveman days at this point, because at every turn there's a device, a street corner with a camera on it that's
Mhm.
probably being accessed by people in China, listening devices all around us at all times.
Right.
You're on a China controlled platform
Right.
as we speak, watching this. So
TikTok
how is it
ruins
possible?
people's minds and attention spans. So do Reels on YouTube,
Mhm.
and so do Reels on Facebook. And at the end of the day, it requires human intervention to even go to TikTok, because some people actually have to make the effort to type TikTok on their phones because of the ridiculousness of how many apps are on people's phones. And they click it. And you know
Mhm.
what comes up? TikTok. So is it the app's fault or is it my fault?
Right. Just don't have it on your phone.
Where it's like we want to treat adults like children. Well, since this is having a bad effect, we need to take this away from you. No, you need to show them, or not even show them, because adults don't need to be taught anything. You need to hold them accountable. You're this way because of how much time you spend in your phone and TikTok. Bottom
Facts.
line. I just don't get it, Mo. Seriously, we're in an age. This is a digital age where everything we do is in front of a computer, a camera, or a phone.
Mhm.
Why are you wanting to get rid of the ways that we are communicating?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like this, it is what it is, guys. Like it or not. I mean, I'm not a big fan of TikTok, and I agree with whoever said that it ruins our attention spans. I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes us people that don't want to communicate. We don't want to have human interaction. We have short attention spans, all that stuff. I agree with it, but that is where everything is going. And
Yes.
either you get on board with it or you don't get on board with it. And it's perfectly fine to not have it. I have a friend who does not have any social media and he's just fine. All he has is a phone, which obviously is still linked to China. But he doesn't have any social media and he gets along just fine.
Yeah.
You could do it. It's just you realize that we're just addicted in different forms.
Yes. I'm just saying. Now, hey, anybody can respond to this. Respond to it and let me know if you think I'm off base here. But if we're
Yeah.
gonna get rid of all this, and I mean, if you're gonna get rid of TikTok, then you might as well throw everything else in there, and that would actually open Pandora's box and create a slippery slope. I'm not interested in the government banning anything, honestly.
Mhm.
They're not banning the things they're supposed to be banning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
gonna get off this subject because I could spend hours pointing out all the inconsistencies on this and why people shouldn't even be excited. But they're not even going after human traffickers, bro.
Mhm. Mhm.
But you're gonna go after TikTok. You're
Right.
not prosecuting the corruption. You want to talk about China's corruption? How about let's talk about our own corruption? You're not prosecuting anybody in government right now. So
Right. They
I'm
don't
banning
care.
TikTok. Sit
Yeah,
on
they
it and
don't care.
rotate. That's
They
how
don't
I
care.
feel about this subject.
I
It's a
agree.
talking point. It's a talking
Sit on
point.
it. Sit on it. My parents don't want me to date online, which is the only way to meet people nowadays. But it's really not
It's
the only
not.
way. It's not. It may be a little bit more difficult, but you know what? I'm willing to bet most men would rather meet in person than online. You just got
Yes,
to get out.
because they
You
get
just
to
got to
see
get
the
out.
real you.
Yeah.
The real you, not the fake you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all negotiated by folks about 10 steps ahead. Facts, 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 facts. Did you guys see my post about Durex?
This is a good
Who
one.
saw that? Who saw that?
Wait, since I saw it, can I go pee
Yes.
really quick? Because I'm about to like make a urination
Go
sample in
pee.
this chair. Okay. You just keep running the show.
Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
be
keep
right
running the show.
back.
Mo's gotta go potty, so you're gonna be here with me. And welcome to Somewhere in the Middle. I'm Suni. Wait, do I need to put on my shades? Let's put on the shades, guys. This video requires the shade because so much hate, propaganda, just craziness is going to be thrown at your eyeballs. I said eyebrows. So if you are watching and you got your hater blockers, all right, you're going to have to put on this conspiracy theory cap as well if you got all your stuff. Listen, I'm going to play this video and I want you guys to tell me if you see what I see.
Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. And they go fast in the wind, in the web that is blown. I don't know now that I first lay. I feel all alone on the edge of 17. Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Just like the white winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Wait. We can't hear you.
Messages. You
You
can't
were
hear
on
me?
mute. You were on mute. Redo it.
What? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to redo that. Listen, can you help me, help you, help the rest of us? You watched that video. I'm sure there were a ton of mixed messages that you got. Did you get a ton of mixed messages?
I did
Or
when you
did you
showed
just take, what was the first thing you saw?
a little kid in a dress acting like
Little kid in a dress, right?
yeah.
I'm like,
A boy in a dress.
Okay. So I'm watching and I'm like, all right, so he's going through the house, he's tearing it up. He's got heels on. Then it gets to the point where he sees an adult and then he sees a sister and he does some more bad shit and then it says Durex. So I'm like, is Durex doing the most epic troll right now by showing this child in drag prancing through the house and being like, if you don't buy our product, then this is what could possibly happen to your kid growing up in America. You might have a child like this.
What is Durex? I don't know what the product Durex is. What is it?
Condoms.
Oh,
Yeah, they're condoms.
wow. Okay, well that takes a. First of all, why are there two young kids in a condom commercial? And
Thank
number
you.
one, right? Like if you're gonna want to sell condoms for real, show Lizzo. Just show Lizzo twerking and be like, "Hey, you don't want none of this. You want to get in." Listen, what parent is going to take their child, like I said to you when I saw this, to an audition for this bullshit? That's child abuse. And you know what? It's an attack on men and young boys because why wasn't the little girl dressed like a tomboy? Right?
Right.
Why did they do it to the little boy? Not that I would have been for either, but why do they always do it to the boys?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know was that I was mad watching that commercial. And then I was like, I don't know if I should be mad anymore because it seems like they're saying, don't have children or your kid could turn out like this. And I'm sorry, right? I got a dark sense of humor.
I don't
Like,
know.
I
mean,
have
it's
a
really
dark sense of
open.
humor.
It's open
And
to
I would
interpretation.
find that to be very freaking funny. I would be like, that is a hell of a troll.
Mhm.
That is one hell of a troll. Because that's what's happening right now in America as we speak is children are being influenced to do that sort of thing. Now this is not a population control plea because I know people will try to twist my words. You got sick people out there that would do that. But like, bro, do you really want to have kids in this day and age? Seriously.
Remind me, was there any type of message? It was just the video
It
like
was just the
playing.
video.
See, and I guess I would say like maybe it was a troll, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like were the majority of the people watching it going, "What does Durex do again?"
What do they do? Condoms.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people were probably like, "Oh, what is Durex?"
Stevie Nicks reacts to contentious ad showing boy playing in makeup.
Ooh, I want to see.
Yeah, this is a listen, man. I took a dual meaning from it. This is the ad. The Edge of 17, not exactly accurate presentation of damage in the home. Wait a minute. So this commercial was a insurance. So somebody put this commercial to a Durex commercial. I'm
Wait,
glad
a
I just
now
read this.
viral home insurance commercial depicting
Yes.
a kid expressing himself freely has elicited praise from singer Stevie Nicks while inciting some rage. See, I'm thinking they think Durex is insurance. I don't think they know.
What is happening?
I think this is Yahoo News.
It is Yahoo News.
Very inaccurate report.
We wanted to inject joy, freedom, and humor into this campaign. Yo, this is what I mean. This right here, I'm calling it now. This video that just went viral is the ultimate freaking troll. I don't even think Durex put this commercial out. Yo,
But wait a
this
minute.
this is based. Everything
Wait,
about this
so
is
you're
built
thinking
for
so
this
it's just
crowd.
on the internet. Like you just saw like in a
Yes.
post. It's not like it was like a
Yes.
like an ad on a YouTube video.
Yes. Okay. I take it back.
Wow.
I like that video.
But does
Oh,
Dirk
that is the
respond to
ultimate
it?
troll.
Okay, well,
That
thank
is
God.
the ultimate troll. I'm gonna have to do a video for that. That is
Hey,
the ultimate freaking troll.
and you know what it also is? A lesson that you can't believe everything you see, and that
Exactly.
that looked like a legit commercial.
It did. See, we can fact check ourselves in real time. Why can't other people do that?
What is the name of that Stevie Nicks song?
Edge of 17.
Hold on.
Oh, look, the SGD goals came up on my phone, guys. Man, go educate yourself on this. The SGD, UN, WEF, WHO. Think about the plans they have for this country. You can also tune into Glenn Beck. And you know who else you can tune into that does amazing shows on the economy and the foreign relations and what's going on in our own country? Liddell on the Counter Move podcast. Please go watch it. Another show under the banner of Truth in the Marketplace. I just did a bunch of shameless plugs, man. See how nice I came?
That's
That
pretty
was
sweet.
smooth, wasn't it? That was
Man,
smooth.
I can't believe you just made a discovery that was like the ultimate troll.
That was funny. I
And
like that troll.
your mind is, you know what? This is an exercise in how smart Suni really is, because she just like literally figured that out in real time.
I'm smart.
You're smart.
Jeez, I didn't think I was that smart. No, I'm kidding. I know that
Dude.
about myself.
Can we
I'm
talk
very
about
cocky in that area.
Can we talk about the other extremely insightful woman that we want to talk about? I mean, y'all are going to be blown away how insightful and like what a visionary this woman is. Felicia. Duh. Felicia.
Felicia, are you guys ready for Hi Felicia?
Y'all, listen, we saved this, okay?
We saved it.
Let me set it up real quick.
Okay.
So,
do I need to put the shades on?
yeah. So Sudi calls me and she's like, bro, she said, bruh, did you see that Felicia interview? And I was like, Felicia interview? She was like, I have to send it to you. Like, you are going to die laughing. And I'm like, why? She's like, she said in the interview that why does everybody say bye Felicia? How come nobody says hi Felicia? And she was like crying. This is what Suni said. She was like, she legit like almost started like crying. And I was like, what? So I was like, I have to see this. So I watched the interview, then went down a rabbit hole of watching all the interviews this woman has done. And they're all like this that we're about to show you. Now, of course, Mo put a little touch to it. Mo put a little Mo spin on the interview to make it a little bit more interesting. I hope you guys enjoy it. But you guys are going to die. Because if you ever watch the movie Friday and you know the character Felicia, the crackhead character Felicia, which this woman does not want us to refer to her as a crackhead, okay? She is a person. She is a beautiful woman. She, as an actor, okay, I will tell you this. The amount of work that she did on this character to develop her in her head was A1. A1. Y'all get ready for this. Sudi, you got this video queued up?
I got it. Let's roll the clip.
Everybody.
I think they just need to do a Netflix series called Felicia. Follow her from a little girl all the way up into a professional athlete mom.
Let's go, baby. Yes! 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 Yes!
They birthed an entire defensive line, and all they names start with D. Debo Jr., Debo the second, D-Bobo, D-Debo.
Sit your ass down.
And they all got $100 million contracts. So that's where Felicia landed. I would like to see Smokey progress past what's up, man? I don't want to see anybody go to jail for selling weed. I don't think it's funny because we have so many black men in jail right now for selling weed, And I pass dispensaries every day, people selling weed.
But I'm gonna get you high today.
I want to see a Netflix series called Felicia. Because her story is our story.
Get your phone out of my face.
What happened to her? Her neglect, her childhood abuse. Her mother was remarried. She has a half sister. She lives in the hood. She's extremely beautiful.
Look at your face! Look at your face!
The ugliest chick I've seen.
Felicia's mother is very, very, very selfish and narcissist.
It was a jump to conclusions, Matt. You see, it would be this mat that you would put on the floor and would have different conclusions written on it that you could jump to.
So to raise a beautiful, sweet individual like Felicia.
What y'all smoking on? I need to borrow your car right quick. Well, let me borrow a joint. Craig, can I use y'all's microwave right quick? See, I was hoping that I could take it to the house with me. Damn, look. Telephone.
I just think Felicia's story is so many women's stories. Man is looking to her. He wants to take care of her. He does. But you have to help him take care of you. And you have to go back to nature. You have to understand the nature of a man, the nature of a woman, the nature of human being, the nature of a tree, the nature of earth, the nature of wind and fire.
You do an eclectic celebration of the dance. You do fussy, fussy, fussy. You do Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham. Or Twyla, Twyla, Twyla. Or Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd, Michael Kidd. Or Madonna, Madonna, Madonna. But you keep it all inside.
They've been telling Felicia bye for 30 years. When y'all gonna say hi, Felicia?
Bye, Felicia.
The fuck y'all gonna say hi, Felicia? I got you.
Bye, Felicia.
Ain't nobody been trashed for 30 fucking years. Don't y'all want to know Felicia's story? Don't y'all want to know how she got here? Don't all of y'all know of Felicia?
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Bye, Felicia.
It's just a comedy, Felicia. It's just a comedy. Oh. She overstood the assignment.
Overstood it, man. She came prepared.
When I saw that, I said, she is not in this interview crying about this role. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Every interview she cries about this role.
It was
She
a
did
comedy. It was a comedy, man. Like, this is going to sound like I have no humanity, but clearly I do. I'm just a realist with my humanity. Who gives a flying fuck about Felicia?
Nobody. I think she took the whole that everybody uses the "bye Felicia" phrase like to heart. Like it really bothered her that everybody was just always, like it just resonated. Like at night, it would wake her up in her dreams. Bye Felicia. Bye
Well,
Felicia.
we gonna say hi, Felicia.
What are we gonna say? Don't we all know? For 30 fucking years, people have been saying bye Felicia. What else are they supposed to say?
It was a comedy.
I mean,
it was a freaking comedy.
Right.
Like, it was a comedy. No, for real. Like, Felicia. It was a
Julian said
comedy, bro. Like,
he's interested in the TV show because he wants to know how she became
of
homeless.
course Julius is.
You just heard her say how she became homeless. Her mother was controlling. Dude, I was
No,
like picturing
she said the
Precious.
buzzword. She said her mother was a narcissist. Bro, you lost me. Come on.
Dude, I can't. I cannot.
She overstood the assignment. All right, and not everybody knows a crackhead. I know a few crackheads. You know, I know a few, and I'm sorry, but I was never interested in their story. I wasn't. They are choosing to ruin their brains, their lives, their families' lives, their children's lives, all in efforts to chase this high of this drug. So I'm not dehumanizing them. I'm just not going to sit and pretend like I've ever gave a second thought to what the freak Felicia had going on in Friday. Bro, you was Friday. We at Friday after next. What are you doing? It is Friday after next, bro.
Maybe we should capitalize on the t-shirt that says "Bye Felicia" on the back and "Hi Felicia" on the front.
Yeah, bye Felicia, and then in the front, when y'all gonna start saying hi Felicia? Would y'all wear that shirt? I think that would
I
create
would
a
wear it.
conversation.
I
People
would
would
wear it.
probably take that and be like, "Oh my god, these women are insensitive. They don't care about drug." Neither do you. That's why you want to send out packages to make them doing drugs safer. You guys remember that ridiculous bill Biden passed? The Reduction Act. You remember that bill?
Yeah,
Where they were handing, bro, you're just giving people means to do drugs. Shut up.
exactly. With the drug kits in them.
We don't care about no GD crackheads.
Oh,
No,
look,
it's by Felicia.
he's talking about Ezel. The one that was
He's all
like,
still scamming.
yeah, but you don't see Ezel doing interviews talking about how come nobody understands Ezel's story. All they talk
Well,
about
he's
is him.
dead, to be fair.
Oh, he
died.
is?
I think he
Oh,
died. I'm pretty sure he died.
damn.
Pretty sure he died.
Ezel became a statistic. What happened?
I think I'm pretty sure it was like a health issue. I could be wrong. It's one of those guys. One of them.
Diabetes?
He's got a few lookalike. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
If I killed you, I'm sorry,
Hypertension.
sir.
He had hypertension.
I'm sorry, if I killed you. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. So, you know what? Here's where we're gonna go next, because this will be a cliffhanger. We have just some blind reactions, and we're gonna briefly talk about Pastor Brian on Jesse Lee Peterson. There is another person in this movement whom I think has a very he is the living embodiment of Bye Felicia. Wouldn't you say so yourself?
Who are we talking about? Wait a minute. Let me go through
So the cliffhanger, we're going to be doing a next week.
Oh,
show.
Let me tell you, y'all.
Sure.
What'd you say?
When you say he would fall in what Felicia's doing, like she
Absolutely.
the assignment. Okay, I feel like he over inflates his, not even his worth, because he's human.
The
But
story.
his career, yeah, the stories, the careers, and we're in communication. I need a picture. Because this is going to be a very special
No, it's not Christian Walker.
reveal.
This
I
one-
cannot
this-
believe you. No.
This one's probably going to surprise you guys because this is kind of out of left, unless you're keeping up with what he's posting. Because he
Yes.
just posted a video that was like, whoa, very catchy title. And unless you follow him, which
I wonder if people know in the chat.
well, according to him, everybody in here should know who he is because he's a celebrity. Everybody should know. So just based on what we've told you, okay, I will give you some clues. He's
We
black.
will.
He is a self-proclaimed MAGA rapper.
Mhm.
What else should we say?
The most talented. No
The
one's
most
ever
talented.
beating him. The originator
The originator. In fact,
of Let's Go
he's-
Brandon.
He's so good that people steal his song titles.
Over and over and over. Are you ready? Can we get a drum roll?
Oh shit, I'm blowing it.
Drum roll. Loza Alexander. We are in talks with Loza Alexander. I should have put on some background music. This is why, shameless plug, you guys have to donate to the Cash App so that we can make these amazing purchases, such as
Right.
the
We gotta pay.
Rodecaster Pro. Right.
Yep.
The
I mean,
Rodecaster would definitely help us integrate background music, people being able to call into the show, radio. Listen. If you want to contribute, Cash App is right there.
listen,
It'll help
and by the way, if you follow Loza, you know he charges 10 grand for a beat. Okay. So imagine what he charges for an interview. Imagine what he charges for interview.
So I find it interesting that someone said this, and this is a fair question. This is probably going to upset Loza. I'm giving him the opportunity to come on to this platform and prove me wrong. That's what this is about. This is him proving me wrong, proving Mo wrong, proving all the people out there wrong, that we've been wrong about him. We've been unfair, and it's not what it seems. So there is no softballing you. He knows this. I've been talking to him for the past 2 days. There's no
Yeah.
softballing. I'm going to ask questions. You're going to answer. I know you want to come on here and bash certain people. I'm going to allow you to tell your story. But don't think you won't be met with challenges. Because I know what happened. I've been here for a good portion of all of this back and forth, beef, imaginary beefs, dissing, crazy stuff that's been going on. So you guys can look forward to that next Friday. Why did you put that in the chat? That just distracted me.
What?
Somebody just said, I remember Loza saying he was a thug, so don't try him or something. Listen,
Oh,
I'm fair. Everyone knows this about me. Bryson has absolutely nothing to do with this. Just
No.
telling you now.
no.
That is my best friend. That's my brother. We've already talked about it. He knows the show is happening, but Bryson will not be appearing. This has nothing to do with Bryson. It has nothing to do with Tyson. It has everything to do with, say it with me, Loza
Loza.
proving all of us wrong.
Yes. That the
Because
reason
we
why
have all been wrong.
Yeah, and the reason why his following has gone down, his songs get censored, he can't sell any of them on Spotify, is all our, not just me and Suni, but like me, Suni, Bryson, Topher, or Tyson is another one, Brandon Tatum. These are all people, his last ex-girlfriend, his girlfriend before that, Queen, that all these people are single-handedly responsible for his downfall. Not him, but everybody else. So we really wanted to give him a platform to come on here and to talk about it, because he states in his latest video that he is done with all this bullshit.
Yes.
And he's stepping back and he wants to find Jesus.
Yes. And I want everyone to find Jesus. So if he's serious about finding Jesus, I think everyone should see that. And I think since we're wrong, then he should get on here and prove everything that we've said wrong. I mean, I think that's fair, right?
Yep.
We do represent a corner of this movement that is media. People do come to our shows to put out statements. You see Bryson come on all the time to put out certain statements. You see Liddell come on here to put out statements. People come on here because it's a trusted source of information. Period.
Yeah.
So you can come on here.
And whoever asked, we know Bryson. Bryson's the homie. Bryson's been on our show. We know Bryson.
Yeah, that's the homie, bro.
We talked to Bryson. So yes. So
That's
Suni
my
in particular was a Loza supporter.
I was always in between him and Bryson. Not that Bryson ever was like, you need to pick sides. More so the viewers, right? Are you gonna defend Loza? Or are you gonna defend Bryson? And it got to the point where I couldn't defend him anymore. But we're gonna save that for the show because me and him, of course, have had a conversation, and he's apologized several times. But he feels like he has not been given a fair shot. He feels like he hasn't been given a fair shot.
Right.
Don't ask me how he's not been given a fair shot. Just understand that next Friday, you will have Loza Alexander on Somewhere in the Middle, and it'll be a special show designated specifically for him, debunking the lies. Okay?
Hey, by the way, Mark says, I'm a manager at Guitar Center. If you need podcast equipment, mics, I can try to get you good deals. Sweet.
Hey, thank you.
Reach out to us
Appreciate that.
at somewhere in the middle USA@gmail.com.
Yes.
Thank you,
Please
Mark.
reach out.
And by the way, just to like sweeten the pot for this next week, if we can get him on by next week, I am not a Loza fan. Okay? Never have been. I don't like the guy. I've been telling Suni from the jump, I don't like the guy. He's trash. And I'm not here to stroke his ego. So you guys know what he's in for with me, because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Suni's kind of fed up too, but she has a little bit more history with him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any history with him other than the fact that he has blocked me on all social media platforms because I was coming at him in the comments about his choice in women.
She was, but your criticism was fair. Your criticism was fair.
Until he realizes he fucked up, and then he's like, oh, you know, I should have listened to what people told me in the comments. Well, you can't see any of it because you block everybody that tells you about yourself in the comments.
Exactly. We have another reaction video. We're going to be wrapping up here, guys. This is a live show that gets broken up into reels. Please share our reels as we are building our social media presence. And also to put feelers out, we are still looking for a social media manager. This person will be in charge of getting those reels out to our Instagram, our YouTube, any social media platform we have. You guys will be responsible for that. Keeping up with the latest trending hashtags, dope captions if you're interested in something like that, or you know some college kids who would be interested in something like that. As far as credits for working with a media company, please also email us at somewhereinthemiddleusa@gmail.com. Yay, great show. I'm glad you guys love the show. It's fun. We have fun doing this. Like, this
Every
doesn't feel
time.
like work. Never.
And it always, like, the show is a surprise to us too, how it comes out, because we never really know what turn it's gonna take.
We don't.
But I always
Seriously, though.
we leave the show hype for the next
I'm
week.
always like, yeah, you just like you pick whatever order we'll go in. This show is completely unscripted. Unscripted. There's no scripts.
Yeah.
We come up with stuff on the fly.
I
All
mean,
right,
obviously, I
so-
took a pee break.
You did. Was that the first time ever taking a pee break?
I
on
think
air?
so, but people really liked it. So, like, shout out, like, if we go past 2 hours, maybe we should just have like a mandated potty
Pee
break.
break.
So you can get up and get snacks and do a pee break really quick, and then we'll come back.
You guys got to come back. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
We'll be the
Okay,
first show.
here's another blind reaction. I don't know how you feel about this, but
Okay.
we're just gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not no hater. I like a few songs. Sway. How, Sway?
Why you do that? Why you do that? That's how she talks.
I
You
knew
know
you were
I
gonna
don't
do
like.
the accent.
You know I don't like that. You know I don't like that woman or that bitch or whatever. However she would say it. She is the most uneducated, ratchet woman ever. And look at her, okay? Look at her. She looks all sweet with her bundles in and all that. Can you please find her talking in an interview for us to play really quick? Because I need people to understand.
Okay, sure, I could find something.
Turn
You
this whole
talk and I'll
background.
find it.
You
What?
guys-
What?
I had to turn the background music off because it was like distracting me.
Okay, I have a question. Well, no. What is your reaction to this news that came out? What is your reaction to that?
First of all, I had no idea who she even was until you told me. Like, she's literally like the female Loza. Glorilla, never even heard of her. So I don't know what they mean by rising Memphis rapper to Grammy nominee in the same year. Because, well, I guess it's to be fair, I don't watch but I can't even name, can anybody name a Glorilla song? And where did you come up with that? Where'd you come up with that name? Glorilla?
Where?
Like gorilla? I don't understand. It's so, I can't stand her.
Okay, so where did she say this word?
Where did she say? She was like in a hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Was
She
it on Angela Yee?
No, it was on Breakfast Club, yeah.
Oh, girl, it's 38 minutes long.
Just pull her up talking. Like, it don't need to be that one where she was
It
like,
doesn't have to be that. Okay.
I go
got
have
you.
six. I go have six, and Charlamagne was like, "What the fuck? What is six? Six. SEX. Oh,
6.
so good.
Look, I like some of her music too. Don't get me wrong. I will openly say this. Mo makes fun of me. Sometimes I will even play her song to get hype for a show just because that's what gets me hype. But this is absolutely we're going to have a what the F moment of the day that we can report on every day, because what the F. Now, it'll be more original than what the F, but just heads up. How did you get Grammy nominated for the songs that you are putting out? This is taking away from the artistry of music.
Right. Make sure you pause this every little bit, because this is Breakfast Club, so I don't want to get copywritten.
Gosh, god damn it, Mo. Okay.
Oh,
It's like, I don't know. I probably was scared.
What?
oh, scared. I probably was scared. Who fucking talks like that?
Do I need to make it full screen? All right, hold on.
Yeah,
a few more.
So you can.
What?
I don't know. Like, cause he just from Memphis, and I was just scared.
Now, is it true that they say God, if you hot in Memphis, you gotta sign with Gotti? If not, he ain't gonna fuck with you.
Nah, cause that ain't like that at all.
Yeah.
Pooh Shiesty.
Oh, that's true.
Shiesty.
Yep.
No,
You shiesty. Just for a second, use y'all's imagination on what this girl looks like without the weave, without the makeup, without all this pomp and circumstance on her face. Fugly. Okay, y'all in for a surprise when this bitch takes that weave off. Okay,
Pomp and circumstance.
when she unravels those bundles. Okay, when she wipes the makeup off.
There is a video of her with no makeup on.
What? I need to see it.
Yeah,
It's
where's
probably
that
got a
video
filter.
at?
Wait, what?
She's rapping on the side of a house.
Oh shit.
Let's see, Glorilla. Hold on, let me
Glorilla.
play some. You look it up. Glorilla before the fame.
Okay.
Let's listen to her talk some more since Mo's triggered by it.
Bless her.
y'all play something.
Who is this person?
Y'all. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can treat people.
Okay.
She real big.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
And his wife for 10 years.
My wife.
Oh, man.
I
For
couldn't-
real?
Yeah, and then finally,
Angel, so unnecessary.
I can't stand her voice either.
Like, how you do it?
I think the
She said, "How
easiest
you
way
doing?"
is the easiest way is probably if you're on top. Are you on?
Even
Dad.
Charlamagne is on her.
And it
He said, "How you
makes
do
you
it?"
to write about that and how have things changed, even with the people around you. And
Let this girl talk.
It's real hard finding. It's like right now in the real estate, It's just so hard looking for a house right now. But I don't want to just move, and it ain't what I want.
How about the other female rappers? How have they treated you in the industry? Have they been cool? Because a lot of times,
I don't like DJ Envy either. He's
I don't
a
like him either.
bitch.
Yeah,
He's
big
right
time
up there with the Fuzz, you know?
with
Fuzz.
with Vlad.
Who I'm
Come
talking
on.
about when I listen.
Okay, two people I like: Brittany Renner and
You're
Vlad.
you're about to strike out with me, Mo. You're gonna strike out. One more
Yo.
before we cut Glorilla off.
your
Wait
record
till y'all
came out
see
the
this
last
video.
Good with you and Kid Kid.
No, we from Memphis. We straight.
I don't know what that means. That sounds like I need to mind my business.
Yeah.
Like F&F is a hit tomorrow.
So I be hard on myself a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna make the process less.
I be hard on myself. I may help myself a little bit. You need a translator. This bitch needs to have a translator with her. Okay, I gotta listen. When you told me to look this shit up, I didn't know what I was in for. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up really quick.
Dun, dun,
Because before I play this video, look at this fucking face. Look at this. Y'all, what did I tell you? See, Suni was talking about, oh, she don't look that bad. Okay, because let me tell you something. I'm gonna play this video right here. Look. Look at her teeth. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's her teeth at? Oh, those are not the teeth that we saw in that interview.
They be thinking I'm not bad. Bitch, come get up with me then.
Oh my god, he's dying! Call 911!
What's the number? Really? What's the number?
With summer less than a month away, what better time than now than to start getting your playlist ready? Maybe you've already heard of the hit song that should jump to the top of your list, but if not, it's okay, I'm here to tell you.
We fuck nigga free!
See, more specifically, a northwest side neighborhood known as Fraser, an area of the city with a population of just over 45,000 individuals. As for her childhood, well, she recalls.
I mean, right there, she's cute. Right there, she's cute. What happened, Glorilla?
It as being fun, but at times dangerous.
Like Memphis, it was fun growing up in Memphis though. Like, it was bad. I mean, not bad. Like, you know, the city got its.
Okay, so she's a little clearer right here. So you're telling me the richer she got, the more ignorant she got, or is that an act that she puts on? Speak up. This is your girl. This is your. You like her.
There's an echo.
There's an echo because it's me. Hold on.
Got his name, I know, trust me.
Yeah, type shit. But you know, I'm really proud to say I'm from Memphis, but I just don't understand Memphis.
But as of the early stages of 2022, she's 22 years old, meaning that she was probably born somewhere in late 99 or early 2000. Beyond that, here's what we do know. According to her Facebook page, as a teenager, Gloria attended a whole host of local high schools, including Melrose, Martin Luther King Jr. College Preparatory, and Ridgeway High. Outside of school, Gloria found her passion for music while singing in church where her...
She was a good girl. You listen, I'm just gonna say this right now. You cannot talk shit about Brittany Renner and not put this bitch on blast. Somebody better back me up in the comments right now. Because Suni is looking like a whole hypocrite at this very moment. She had all this mess to talk about Brittany Renner. And look at this girl. And twerking and grew up in the church. Let's keep playing. I want to see a little bit more and then we'll close it out.
Extremely religious mother would often take her, sometimes as many as 4 times in a week. From that point forward, she had high hopes of one day becoming a singer. The only problem, as a teenager, she lost her singing voice.
I used to sing in church, and I wanted to be a singer, but I realized I couldn't sing no more.
What?
So, yeah, I couldn't sing no more. So I started rapping because I always wanted to be on the scene of music.
Now, how exactly did that happen? Well, apparently she started smoking too much in high school, but just because one avenue closed doesn't mean that she had to give up on her dream of taking center stage completely. Instead, she decided to become the next best thing, a rapper. For about as long as it's been around, part of the beauty in rap music has been the possibility that anything can happen. At any given point, some random freestyle or new single with no chorus can ride a wave of popularity and cross over into audiences outside of that rapper's home city. And that's exactly what's happening now to Glorilla thanks to FNF. First released at the end of April 2022, it would take a few weeks before this song blew up into an underground hit and transformed Glorilla, a talented artist who's been around for a hot minute, but one that many hadn't heard of yet, into a full-on star. And perhaps the crazy
I can't. We can't promote this.
Hold up, bro.
She's for the streets. You're gonna get us copyright. You about to get us copyrighted for that
Listen.
bullshit. Hey, listen. No, you listen. I ain't getting copyrighted for that bitch.
Glorilla is in her bag being a ratchet. How can I criticize her for being what she says she is? You're a ratchet. I think the stuff she talks about is absolutely disgusting. I think the FNF song, I don't like that song. I don't like the fact that there are baby mamas twerking in the video, right? So nice try. Her and Brittany Renner are apples and oranges. Apples and freaking oranges.
Cap.
This is culture, right?
Cap.
I just so happen to like to partake in this culture, and some of her songs are dope. Some of the songs are dope.
If y'all don't call Cap in the comments right now, I'm about
Why?
Cap, dude. Brittany Renner's culture.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is. She's hoe culture. She's hoe culture.
Ew.
We're gonna listen, we have disagreed a couple times now on this live tonight. This is where, it's the end of the line. It's the end of the line.
It's the end of the line.
Oh no, you're making a face like you're about to do it, like you're about to do something. What are you gonna
end of the line? You sure? Let's go.
Why?
This is what Brittany Renner has promoted in these young ladies. You ready? Make sure you read the caption so you see how proud these women are.
Child support, your father, he ain't sent the shit, so what if he did? It's none of your dang business, kid. My mom, there's no one else quite like my mom.
Hey, so really weird flex? Let's try not to normalize being that 12.
Child support, your father, he ain't...
We can have that playing in the background. I'm gonna let you keep looking at that.
She wasn't pregnant at 12. Why is that? Why is this her fault?
Because they're glamorizing being whores. They think it's funny. It's funny. That's how she got famous, because she made some disgusting, disturbing comments about trapping an NBA player and teaching women how to get over on men. Like, yeah. Now look at these whores. They're proud to be whores because they're like, Brittany Renner's talking about it, and she's got a bunch of followers, and yeah. Let's get on TikTok and talk about how mom and grandma got pregnant at 12.
But see, this is
with
why
our
it's
baby
Cap,
hairs.
because Glorilla is creating her own line of degenerate women as well.
Is it this degenerate? Yeah. Or is it speaking broken English?
No, because you saw her videos. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
Why'd you say no like that?
No. I'm just upset, man.
Hey, what's your reaction to that video?
This one right here?
Yeah.
Honestly, this is from a TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably not real. I think that they were like, hey, let's make this video. You're my mom. And we're going to be like, I got pregnant. Like, I don't know. I mean, at least, listen, I'm done. Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. I got to mentally prepare myself because, if we're going to have Lowe's on here next week, I got to mentally start preparing myself.
we have to give the repeal the 19th tab to Mo this show. This is
Dang.
designated for you.
3
Guys,
times.
she earned it. You are appealing to emotions and feelings.
Fabian.
We don't
Brittany
care
Renner?
about these hoes. These hoes
Fabian,
ain't loyal.
Listen, Brittany Renner is not on any type of public assistance, and her baby daddy does not pay her child support. FYI, if you followed her, Fabian, you would know that. But see, you don't. So don't judge a hoe before you follow her on Instagram and see what's going on. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. This is really how you're gonna end this, huh?
Yeah.
You're just look. You are just gonna go against the grain on this. Is what I'm coming to understand. Is this what you're doing?
I'm sticking to my guns. I'm sticking
Who
to my
won?
guns. I'm
Team
not gonna-
Suni, Team Mo. Where you at?
Suni's not
Where you
gonna-
at on this show?
Listen, Suni is not going to bully me into like taking her side. It's just not going to happen.
I can't bully you. We can't bully each other because we would both laugh. Like, bro, what are you doing?
You know what? Somebody said, "What talent does Brittany have?" Hold on.
Fire question.
Is it
Thank
Brittany
you.
Renner?
Fabian, you're coming through today. You are coming through today with the haymakers and the jabs. I love it.
It's Brittany Renner, right? Why is she not?
Yes,
coming
it's
up
Brittany
with-
Renner.
Did y'all report her account?
Did you? Oh, no, you did not ask if we reported her account.
Oh, bundle
No,
of
you
Brittany.
didn't.
That's why, because she's bundle of Brittany. Hold on.
Bundle. Even her name is ratchet.
No, it's not.
What is bundles?
Okay, first of all, look at see Andrew Tate likes her. Okay, these are the leggings I might get. Look at she plays soccer. She's an athlete. Look at that.
It's called precision.
Hey, she knows how to kick the ball. Okay. Okay, let's not pay attention to this. She's an avid workout person. But see, these are the leggings. I love these leggings. But see listen, this is what it used to be. Okay, so this was Brittany Renner kind of like before she started to kind of like realize. Oh, and she's a great piano player.
Bored in 2019. I have no desire to have perfect form or to even read music. I just like the way it makes me feel. It's called a hobby. Some of you could use one.
Talent. At least she's pretty. Okay. Glorilla is ratchet and looks like, look at her body. She's got a beautiful body. I don't know about all these wigs that she's wearing. I much prefer this Brittany.
You see what I go through, guys?
Nothing you saw here was half as bad as what Glorilla had going on.
Hey. Whatever you say.
Oh, her little boy's cute.
This is why you got to repeal the 19th. This is why. and you earned it. Do we need to throw it up again?
I'm gonna wear it proud.
This is a scarlet letter. If you're ever on this show and you're a woman and I throw the pen at you, then you should just rein it on in and call it quits, man. Because listen, I already know this show is definitely Team Suni, right? So let's just show you a sneak peek of the Team Suni shirts that are going to be dropping in January. All right. If you want a Team Suni shirt, go ahead and cop this shirt because Mo is being a total girl tonight. And I don't have my wingman that I normally have. I'm just out here solo by myself today.
We're somewhere in the middle, okay? We're not.
Why did you look around?
Because you're trying to cover my face. We're somewhere in the middle. Here, put your shirt up again. Let me do it. Put your shirt up again. Suni. You ain't gonna put me behind no Sootie T. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
Hey, before we go out, real quick.
What?
I got something for your ass. Okay.
What is this? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is the deaf lady. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Mo.
That was the deaf lady that I was trying to do earlier. I made her look good because you all just heard it and it was terrible. And yes, she's trans. He is trans.
Why did she sound like a dying dog?
She's deaf. Because she's deaf. She's deaf. That's exactly, dude. I was like, what the hell?
What person in their right mind would put that person on TV? Why would you embarrass that disabled? See, and they get sensitive when we say things like you just made money off of that person bringing them onto the show for a lot of people to sit there and laugh at. Like, damn.
You know how many people made videos off of that? Like, so many people. Like, you saw that Tatum video. He did a reaction video to that shit. It was hilarious.
How do you keep a straight face?
He did
Guys, listen, go get a Team Mo shirt.
Get a
We
Team
got
Mo
some more
shirt.
stuff coming out. Yeah.
Look at that
See?
shit. Look at that.
Go get one somewhere
Who
in the
would
middle.
want that? And great picture. Look at my ankles. You see what I'm talking about? You see these ankles right here? Cankles. Y'all see that?
Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. I hope you enjoyed all the topics. I saw someone's comment in here and it made me really happy. And they said, seriously, I really like y'all's perspectives and opinions. They like the show. And this is someone this is their first time here. I've never seen this comment or this name before. So we got something great going on. All right. If you want to donate, you want to give back so we can buy a Rodecaster, that would actually help us integrate a lot of this stuff. So y'all don't have to come in via a link. You could call a 1-800 number.
Dude,
You could call into the show.
Fire. Okay. We would
It
have
would.
sound
Listen.
effects. Okay. We would have
everything.
A call-in number. You can disagreement line. Do you guys understand the level that you guys would get us to?
It would be next level.
Bye, Big Judy.
That was you.
Big Booty Judy.
Thank you. Thank you. He said, come on,
Oh.
you need to affirm that lack of talent. Hey, Mo will today because Mo is on her feelings.
I'll
I don't
talk
know
shit
where
on
this
Amy.
person came from. You know, she likes to say this is somewhere in the middle.
I love how you two came out from the side. That was cute. That was cute.
Oh God.
That
Thanks
was
for
real
hanging out
cute.
with us today, man. That was fun.
Bye, guys.
We had fun. Bye. Where's the outro?
Kind of artist that would promote that.
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent.
They yelling Black Lives Matter. How is that the truth? When these rappers pushing money, sex, and murder on our youth. Labels put it in our face, now we all got it on